him for last night.
No, he's freaking tired, and he's going to be ill. He's a mean tired.
Everybody, we is live.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Twilight, would you like to
hey, baby.
Friday.
set the camera up?
How y'all doing?
Yeah, because you're not on the camera, man.
He probably don't want to be. He's got morning eyes.
And he's wearing pajama pants.
Yeah, he's still in his PJs.
Hey, Steph, you missed it yesterday morning. About this time, we were all in our underwear.
Wow.
Did you not watch yesterday?
I am not sure how that happened.
We're gonna play back yesterday in just a second.
It was kind of crazy.
That's good enough for you, Mr.
Now
Twilight.
get this. A friend of mine.
Hang on one second. He'll be in later. We can adjust it on the next thing.
Screw you.
Give us just a second. Everybody, we are live on the video. Everybody say good morning again. We're fixing to go live on the radio station. Give me just a second. Here we go. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good morning, everybody. We is live on Just for Friggin' Fun Radio.
Military snow training, Mike in the morning.
It
was.
Can I ask you a personal question?
I saw him looking at me. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me today.
No, I'm not mad.
What kind of underwear you got on today?
I believe it or not, I gave this some consideration because I thought this might happen.
Could you stop? You interrupted the man.
Not to mention the F-bomb first thing.
Did you do it again?
No, I didn't.
Thank you. Okay, so what kind of underwear you got?
Well, I was looking through my underwear drawer and I said, God, I gotta get some underwear that looks like the boss's underwear.
And
You're so
really
weird.
close.
really close. Let's see.
Really close. This is
Steph
so cool.
didn't get to see yesterday.
I'm not
Hold on, make sure the camera's got it.
looking.
Look. He's got on. He went to Walmart too. He's got on matching drawers.
I'm not looking.
Twilight, what is wrong with your face, Bubba?
Does he have old man underoos on?
No, he's got on matching underwear with me. Cool.
At least he has
You're in the club, buddy.
That's
You're in
it,
the
man.
club.
That's
Just
such
for
a
fun.
redneck term, by the way. Underoos.
It's not a redneck term. What are you talking about?
Who calls it underoos?
I do.
That's 2 days in a row. We're gonna have to start having security up in this joint. All them women are gonna start coming in to get us.
I know it.
You've never heard of underoos, Twilight?
I have, but only from older people.
All right, go ahead and say good morning now that you're on. Well, I just had to ask.
Oh, okay. Good morning, everyone. It's Redneck Steph. I'm back.
Morning, everybody. It's tired Twilight Tyler.
Tired
He's back to Twilight. Last night you were who?
Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He metamorphoses when the sun goes down.
Donkey.
Donkey.
So how'd you enjoy doing a night show?
It's a lot mentally.
It is.
I mean, it's just like any show, but me
At night?
Me, yeah.
And I went to bed last night.
Me being the great actor that I am, I was able to handle it.
Look, I climbed into bed and turned on Vikings because I had to watch Vikings. Are you hot?
Hot? How can y'all breathe?
Go
in this
turn the
place?
heater off. I
Yeah,
meant
no,
to do that.
Oh, he needs moving air. That's kind of his thing.
No, but
Yeah.
just shut the bathroom door and go
Yeah.
turn that heater off then.
God.
All you got to do is push the button on that heater and hold it for a couple of seconds. It was cold as Halo down here this morning because we literally had the fan that just circulates air on, and I left the downstairs door open for several minutes last night just to kind of get it cool enough for us to go to bed. The heat's right there at your leg, sir. Just push the button.
Want to know what's scary?
Oh my God, are you really shaking your butt at me while I look that way? He was twerking. Whistle
Is that
while
what
you
it's
twerk.
called?
Oh, Jacob wonders when we're gonna post the pictures with Wayland up there.
Oh man, I thought I already did. I'm sorry.
I got your back, Jacob. Boss
Yeah.
man can't keep you
Hey.
down.
How about you never
already
say that to one of our listeners again?
You're already sitting down, so he can't keep you down.
Oh, man, you're hitting below the belt.
Yeah, he's tired. So this morning I gave him one of my
Kicking
monsters.
at wheels.
Oh my god, it tastes like crap.
Cat crap?
No, cat
So,
crap is very
You
refined.
know
have
what?
a little experience with it.
It's a little bit lazier.
What kind of flavor was it that you liked?
I like the low carb energy.
No, I meant cat crap.
Oh,
I've
tuna?
heard Tabby.
Tabby
Tabby's
cat.
The,
Yeah.
the choice. Cutlet.
in your bathroom, do you have any litter? Cat litter?
No, that's just garnish.
Oh God, it's crunchy. Yeah, that conversation went.
I asked about sprinkles the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, they're blue and white. When you bust into the blue ones, they taste like Mentos. They're so fresh and wintergreen." I'm like, "Really?
my
That's called
God.
Fresh Step, fool."
When I was young, I used to snort Black Beauties a lot, and they had little specks in them. Y'all ever
Yeah,
snorted?
but those were strippers, dude.
No,
And-
no, 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 no. You don't remember Black Beauties?
No, I thought you were making a
Speed?
joke about the black chicks you used to fool around
Speed.
with in the strip club. I'm sorry.
Never did Speed?
No.
Beauties?
No.
Hello, do what I look like I need to do the speed.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about this was
Yeah, but I've never need. Look, this is. I'm at the
35 years ago.
I'm at the slowest point of my life right now,
And all
I'm-
of us that are in agreement, please raise your hand.
and I'm not. and I'm not happy.
Kyle.
I am not happy. I'm actually going to the doctor to say, look, dude, I think my testosterone's down because I'm running slower than I used to,
Don't do that cream.
and I don't like the
Yeah.
fact that I run this slow.
Don't do that andro stuff. That is not good. And you got a baby around here. Do not do that.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
If you-
Andro cream. When we get to be
You
our
put it-
age,
Yeah, you put it in your
Hey, wait,
underarm.
there's no our age. You're older than me. So.
yeah, but you're in that category.
Oh
brother.
my god.
Once a man.
Once a man. Wait a minute.
Yeah, once a man, always a girl. Once a man
Ooh.
hits 40, his body changes considerably, especially in that department. And they have this stuff called Andro and Andro 400 and Andro 8 million and all these other things.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to put it in your armpit?
Yeah, but it's extremely dangerous stuff. It'll work up the libido, but you can't be wearing that stuff around children. Kids 10 years old will be going
Yeah.
through puberty and stuff. So
I was just thinking my
They'll be growing
my
boobs.
granddaughter all of a sudden
it'd be
will
okay.
be.
It'd be okay for Twyler to use.
That's
some.
all I need.
He's 19. It's about time he went.
So are you saying
Really doing it.
I was gonna
The
say,
camera- you know the camera's facing.
are you claiming that he needs it now?
It didn't see it.
Yeah, he needs it now. Oh, check it out, man.
I don't even know who
One
that
of our
is.
listeners know what Black Beauties are. He said my dad used to speak of those in the day. That wasn't very nice at all. Yeah,
Well, it could have been worse. He
It's
could have
right,
said
sure.
my granddad had
Yeah.
spoke about it in the
That's
day.
right. And you know what? It's so funny when you do get to be this age, and other guys this age will attest to it. You're talking to a girl, and she'll go, "Oh my God, you just so much remind me of my dad." And I'm like, "Are you a dancer?" Because usually they have daddy issues, and that's cool to proceed. But for the most part, it's like, all right, bye.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Mm.
So, last night's show, did y'all do the full 3 hours?
Yes, sir.
Man, that is a long. You pulled a 6-hour on-air shift.
Not to
yesterday.
mention, I pulled trying to.
We
learn
don't
the
want to
whole-
hear anything else you pulled, by the
Yeah,
way.
this entire system. I've tried to learn
He
yesterday.
pretty
Well,
much
yeah,
he did a good job though.
Well, that's what you got to do.
And I just kind of let him. I was hanging the curtain and letting them just kind of play around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curtain. Oh, Steph, you missed the curtain issue yesterday after the show.
How come we're not going full curtain today?
Because the
Full
camera's
curtain.
not aiming that way.
But what if it does?
Full
In a few minutes, if a guest or something show up, we will probably close it. I guess I just really haven't. Really, the intern hasn't got up and done it.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me.
You don't have to.
No,
I mean,
do it.
wait till
No,
8
do it.
o'clock. Wait till 8 o'clock break.
Crack
Do
the
it.
whip,
Remember,
Scotty.
remember, we
Crack
only
the
do
whip.
things during break.
Another example of the white man keeping us down.
Other than me running to pee when we're on break is when we do those things. Really?
Heil, I told you he's going to be ill today.
Golly, Shrek.
He is going to be.
Stop
ill.
playing with my donkey.
That was the worst impression.
It doesn't matter. It was
It doesn't reach.
no, it does.
Oh,
I like
okay.
that. I do.
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Oh, things are going.
For taking pictures now, that's the way to go for taking pictures.
I like that.
because I don't like the seeing everything. And look, my little junk wall over here, I need to paint all that white black.
Yeah.
And I need to get that countertop clean because it aggravates
Yeah.
me.
And I got to tell you, when your beautiful wife comes through those curtains, it'll be like, oh man, yeah.
Now look, as silly as this sounds, I actually would like to get
Yeah, that is silly.
a couple of more panels of that.
Uh-huh.
And even though it's probably not going to look right behind you, I
Uh-huh.
would like to go from the bathroom door and cover
Yeah, that's probably good.
that to there.
Yeah, that's probably.
I
good.
think we should get our logo embroidered on that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, but the problem,
thinking.
the,
Figure out a way to.
Can you
put it on
imagine how
there.
much that would cost?
well, can you imagine how ugly it's going to be?
We're not going to do any faces
It's
on it.
no, it's not flat.
Oh,
It's
yeah, it would be
wrinkled.
all- yeah.
You're wrinkled. You old man.
Oh, yeah. Can we go to a real topic?
I told you he is going to be ill today.
Hey, if you're listening, follow us on Twitter at JustForFunRadio _. Thank you.
Follow us on YouTube. Just search for Just for Fun Radio. and subscribe to our channel.
See our pretty logo and just click on that little monster.
Yeah, click on it.
Click
Still
on it.
working
And
on that
subscribe.
Flickr.
Are you Flickr? I thought it was Tumblr, but we were talking about it yesterday a little bit. So you're doing Flickr. Flickr.
What is
Yeah.
Yes.
Flickr is
Flickr.
It's
Flickr. She even did it too. See, I was joking about her flicking a booger, but she actually did it.
I flicked her.
Flickr. Yes, so I mean we've got the social media platforms covered, man. How we doing? Are we picking up some Twitter subscribers?
I'm up to about 6 this week.
Woo, stop
Cool.
that, big dog. Website's trucking right along. Facebook's trucking right along.
Oh yeah.
YouTube
I was
is
just looking at Facebook.
You know, we got something coming
Hey,
up for
before
YouTube.
I post this, do you have an Instagram?
Negative.
And you do. So
Yes, I
Here's
do.
the
I'll
thing.
add Steph.
But see, here's the thing about YouTube. I look back at how many views we have on our videos. We go to 140 something
Yeah.
views
Well, I
on
just
one
gotta-
video.
Well, that's just me watching it over and over and over because I'm so sexy. Sometimes I just watch it and touch myself.
Hey,
Okay.
there was a pen, some pens that got shoved back over this.
I know.
I
Write
do-
down your Instagram name real quick.
Too. Well, I'm glad we interrupted it.
Are we gonna-
I'm sorry. I'm trying to post a picture of Wayland because I was biatched at.
God, the intern is out of control today.
Oh my God! How did we get him wrong?
I know what that comes from. The video game. Yeah. When are you gonna start doing our video game reviews?
When I
Video
get enough
game.
time to do it.
Oh, shut up! It's
I'm
not
a-
like you're actually gonna
I
play
don't-
the
I
damn
don't-
game.
I don't like that color shirt you have on. Oh, I like.
Yeah, and I don't like that beard.
You're trying to tell me to take my shirt off?
No,
Oh,
I just
God,
I just
don't do
fixed
that.
it. Stay still though. Don't move. If anybody's watching video, they will get a kick out
You
of
look
that.
good in chartreuse.
Ew, that is chartreuse.
It is, I know, man. And
The
it's-
fact that you know the color chart for YouTube is kind of unusual.
no, it's benefits of good education. So
Really, we're playing that card.
what are those doing there?
I want these to be my headphones, but I don't have an auxiliary cord.
Wait.
Okay, well,
You didn't ask.
now you have an auxiliary cord.
Damn, you keep moving and you're making it hard on me.
Hold, please.
Who keeps
Look at the
Oh,
video.
please.
Look at the video, sir. Look
I
at.
see it. I see it.
Okay, here I'll just finish it off.
Yeah.
Here we don't need her either.
Good.
All right, hey, we're gonna need some callers.
Here, that's
Hey,
all. That's all we need right there.
That's it, man. God, I got a huge freaking head, don't I?
And you want to make jokes about the waterhead?
No, did you see that joke I made last night?
Yes.
And I said,
And thank
yeah.
God nobody else saw it.
No, that's why I did it just between you and me. Because that dude had a huge.
There you go. Here's for Joey because Joey's not here today.
Sunshine.
What?
Joey last night was little sunshine.
Little sunshine.
Little son.
So
Jacob.
so I'm just put Joey in a chair.
Am I supposed to plug this in or measure myself?
Whatever. Yeah,
Plug
the
it in,
same
plug it
diameter,
in.
maybe. Jacob sent me something. You know, I had a friend in school. His name was Rusty.
You got a
And he was
friend?
in the same situation there. But that is pretty cool, man. It's amazing how the human body adapts.
Yes, sir.
So it's pretty cool.
All right, everybody.
There we go.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay, now get those white ones off my table because they show too high.
Yeah.
I just meant, everything white.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Well, here we go.
The world according to Garf. Hey, could you get your clothes off the table? I mean, you're treating it like it's my ugly desk over here. Look at if anybody's watching video, look, he's got his shirt from yesterday. He's got his keys because he loses his keys
all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
He's got his hairbrush, his spiral notebook, the trash.
Oh, we have a birthday we need to do today.
we really?
If we can
What?
get a hold of him.
Oh boy. Here
Oh,
we go.
boy's right.
I don't know if I can say it on air because
Well,
Number
we're going
you
to
have
commercial in a
reached.
few minutes.
The number you
Okay.
have reached.
Yeah, really.
Okay, dokie.
Thank you
Anything
for
else?
calling.
Anything else? I'm adding Steph Dog over here.
Step dogs.
Oh, that's your
Dog.
Insta name?
Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Oh,
name.
speaking of Instagram, you owe me an explanation.
Sorry
Who?
about that picture.
And who would that be?
It was Tijuana, okay?
Oh.
No, he owes me an explanation because I was trying to find him yesterday, and I'm like, why all of a sudden?
I don't know how you got my name.
Because I typed
Stalked
you
me.
in
You stalked me.
to look
Stalk
for
me.
you.
It's okay. You can stalk me.
How did you end up with such a stupid name? Tell everybody what your Instagram name is
Fudgy Hartzell.
Oh my God.
and why.
Fudgy?
Can we just go with like a just for fun?
Why can't people choose a Steffi dog? Why can't people choose Instagram names that are easy for me to find?
Oh, well, that's it. When
was
I'm
easy.
choosing a
My
name,
you
I'm
typed in my name and you found my.
No, but the
Instagram
point
name.
is if I'm typing in the name, it should be that easy. It should just be
Well,
that
yeah,
easy.
if they're connected through Facebook.
But the
which most
problem is
people
if
are.
I go to tag you in a picture,
Yeah.
I can type in your name
Yeah.
and it pulls you up. If I
Right.
just tag you in the picture. The problem is if I try to do hashtag, I gotta know whatever your stupid hashtag name is. Hashtag dumbass.
wow.
Ace.
Because I was saying that's how you'd have to spell it. So I mean, but that's the problem. If you don't know how they spell it, you can't find them.
Fudgy Hartzell. It's a Fudgy is a nickname that has
Yeah, synonymous.
gone with me since I was a little boy.
Since you was a
Yeah.
little toad.
Little boy,
Synonymous
yes.
with.
Yeah, that's like Steppy Dog. My grandmother gave me that.
There's
when I
a-
was like,
It comes
8.
from a picture that was taken of me when I was about yay high.
Why am I hearing the Shaq voice? Like when I was a little kid. Come on, do it.
Anyway, there's this picture of me eating fudge as a child.
Are we
Ah.
sure that's what it was?
I bet
Yes,
you.
it was fudge. This is before my cat poop era.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And it was all over my face, and I looked like a
Mhm.
fat little kid. And my
Mhm.
uncle decided to call me Fudgy,
Fudgy.
Wow.
and that's it's great radio.
And we're
so
still going with this story.
Wow.
going
That's
with
his
it.
I mean,
story.
that's
He's-
what my
the story.
point is. We're still sticking to that.
Yeah,
that is
that's
the
his
story.
story, and he's
We-
sticking to it.
Yeah, you can't really steal that line though. They Saturday Night Live's used that song forever.
What?
That line. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well,
That
a
was,
country singer used it too.
Oh, you know what country singer? Does anybody watch Archer?
How did we just go?
Yeah.
there?
Outlaw Country? Charlene, man.
Bear claw.
God, Charlene is awesome.
Sploosh.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Do y'all know who Charlene is?
Not a clue.
Nah.
You know who Charlene is.
Remind me.
The girl that she was the secretary, but then when ISIS lost, and it's not ISIS, the Islamic folks, but they lost to ISIS, the spy company,
Yeah.
and then she decided to become a country western singer.
Is that this new season?
Yeah, it was Archer Vice. So season 5.
Oh, I haven't watched anything past 4.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you don't get it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's what happens in the new season.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So that story went to crap.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Somebody
into
rescue
drones?
us.
Anybody into drones, quadcopters? I know-
Yeah, let's hear that.
bring
Oh
it on.
God, man, I love them. I'm addicted now.
Mhm.
I'm here to tell you, I've got some helicopters and all this other stuff, but there's this company called Parrot. God, I wish I could get them to sponsor us.
Parrot.
Parrot, not like the margarita people. I know what you're thinking of. But they have the coolest drones and quadcopters and little mini drones that are like 4-wheel drive, but they have a thing that you can it slams down and it throws the thing into the air so it can like jump up on tables. They got these little itty bitty ones, man. I have a drone. I asked Scotty about it. I have a drone that isn't even as big as my little digital camera. A 4-prop drone that I built.
Cool.
Yeah, I could set it right there and just go all inside here. Wouldn't that be awesome? Then I got a big one.
Can you attach
The
a
word
camera to it?
Excuse me?
and inside don't go together.
Can you attach a camera to your little drone?
Not to the little bitty one, but I do have one on the quadcopter and I
Okay.
do have one on one of my little ones. And the one on the little one goes to I have a thumb drive that's this big, dude. Check it out.
Right.
I got a thumb drive that big. And so I plug it in, I fly around, then I can take it back. I tell you what, man, the world is going to be changing really hard, really fast. I can't wait. I'm so excited. iRobot. Ooh, I hope Scotty gets killed by a robot.
What's that? Chappie.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Well, you know what?
That's
Video
what
Mix.
made me think
Yeah.
of that.
With Video Mix, man. It comes out March 6th today. You know, tomorrow's my son's birthday, Maximilian.
Oh yeah.
I love you, son.
Oh.
I know you're mad at me right now, but
What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do?
hey, man. You know, it's family, family, family. You know, Family. Everybody. Steph has known my family since my daughter was.
Gosh, I think I watched her in the nursery.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Remember, what was that old lady's name that used to work at the nursery? A little bit. What was her name?
Oh, we called her Granny.
Yeah, she'd go, Michael, because my office was upstairs.
Yeah.
And she, I can't go upstairs. You're gonna have to come down here. Like, well, I got an intercom. I got a phone. But no, you come down here and talk to me. And I come down there, and you know what she told me? And Alan Wiggum, if you're listening, she goes, I used to tell Alan about this emergency door. We had an emergency door that wouldn't open.
Yeah, in the nursery.
In the nursery. And I said, I'll get it fixed, sweetheart. So, hey, those were the days, man. Back bowling and you know what? The bowling industry used to be fun.
Yeah, it did.
And then it turned into a business. And
Yes.
kind of petered out. So I went back in the military, did that. Now I got to tell you, Scotty, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I would, and we're all praying, right? Yeah, we're all praying.
A listener just typed in hard, fast little thumb drive.
Mm-hmm.
What the Facebook?
Yeah. Well, if you know me, you know what that means.
And only because I don't want to change the subject, I'm just trying to stay current with the text messages. A nice, sunny, beautiful day in New Jersey at a whole 9 degrees for Mr. Jeff Mathias.
Y'all hear about that plane that went
hold on a second. Their high today at noon will be 25 degrees. Their evening will be 19 degrees with a low of 14 degrees. All right, go on back. They might hit 22 degrees by 1 p.m.
Well, Travis sent me
I'm just trying to entertain our listeners, sir, as they are sending in things.
I'm just good. I'm just doing what I'm
trying to entertain ourselves.
If y'all would be quiet, I can finish up.
Now, Brad says he's on the way to jury duty and to have a great show.
Did he send the sports to us?
Being an adult,
I have no idea. Let me read that again. Sports on the way. So at 8:30
for jury duty, the best thing to do is answer yes to the first 3 questions, and you'll be on your way home.
Yeah, or if you go up for a DUI, because that's what I went to jury duty.
Good morning, Jacob.
It was a DUI case, and someone that I knew, like 6 months before that, was in the same courtroom, and I said, "Well, I didn't think you were hard enough on him." I got sent home.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
If I ever have to get stuck back in the whole jury, I've already weaseled out of jury duty once, and I pissed everybody in the county off.
Yeah, but check this out now. You should do it. It is your civic duty. You should do it at least once.
I don't think it's fair.
It's fun.
I don't think it's fair.
It's the fairest thing
I don't
that we do
think
in our
it's fair
system.
to put me in there and put somebody's fate in my hands.
I agree there.
Yeah, with you, we're going to make an exception.
Because I told the lady on the phone, I said, I believe in capital punishment. If they did the DUI, we should cut their hands off. They could never drive a car again. And
No,
she's
that's
like, I'm like, I believe in public hanging. If you have committed rape, we should hang you from the biggest, nice, fattest oak tree. And I mean, we want to have cotton candy machine there. I want the popcorn vendor there. The guy that sells hot boiled peanuts is there. Anybody else that would like to sell sock puppets? Yes, sir.
No, that's C. Kyle. Shaking C. Kyle.
But if you've put it this way, sir, if your daughter was raped, no court could ever give back to her what was taken from her.
I agree.
So why should we give this guy 3 hots and a cot and a checkered, aboard to play checkers on?
Because that's a judicial system in which we've lived by for.
I got that,
years.
but back in the day, you got hung for stealing a horse.
Yeah, but back in the day, you could pay 5 bits, 2 bits, and get a hooer.
That still happens down at Metropolitan Avenue. Was there a point in that one?
Yes, didn't we have this argument the other day when you were on the other side going, we've evolved and we don't eat dirt anymore?
I get that, but because we have but because we have evolved, you would start thinking that people know they could go to a bar and pick up a drunk hooer that just wants to have sex versus having to steal it from grandma on the way to the car with their groceries.
Being that I've traveled around a little bit, I got to tell you, rape it's not a crime of passion. You know,
well, we kind of figured that's more of a nutcase job.
It's not a crime of passion. They're not usually. It's not because of sexual drive as much as it is controlling.
Yes, sir. I've been involved with one. I made sure that the dude that raped a woman like my grandmother, as he told her, God sent me here. I'm an angel to save you.
Yeah.
And he raped her, and she was 80 years old. And I sat through that court case and had to tell my side of being the guy that used to take care of her. Yeah, it was pretty sick. I looked at the guy and I basically told him he was a sick freak, and I made sure everybody knew it, and he got him a nice fat sentence out of it. That was for two rapes in Gwinnett County and 3 rapes in Covington. The same guy.
Obviously, he had issues.
He had issues.
The other thing,
18-year-old boy raping an 80-year-old lady.
That tells you right there that it
was all mental. It was all mental. And you're right. And I wasn't trying to interrupt, but it is a mental thing. It's you are a sick person. It's not that you're just trying to get your rocks off, because you could go anywhere to hook up with a chick, you know.
But okay, so when you go to other countries, let's say you go to, and of course I'm going to bring this up, India, Pakistan, over there, there has to be a certain amount of men that witness it. It's really crazy. But if you do get prosecuted, buddy, there's public floggings. I mean, you don't go anywhere for the rest of your life where you're not beaten, which is cool with me. Don't get me wrong. Here in the United States, though, the evidence portion got diluted. It got manipulated, and then women would be upset with somebody and say they raped me. Let me give you an example. Before we have 500 women callers wanting my head on a spike. Okay, a couple of years back, and I'm talking long time ago, 35 years ago, girls would go, underage girls would go. Now, you got to remember, drinking age back then was 18, okay, not 21. All right, so drinking or underage girls would go to Panama City Beach, Daytona Beach for spring break, and they would get polluted drunk and end up naked on the hood of somebody's car after a whole bunch of guys had done a whole bunch of right, okay. Their mommy and daddy would finally get in touch with them. Remember, we didn't have cell phones or pagers back then. Right. Okay. So they would call home and go, I went to Panama City with my friend, and Daddy, I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they touched me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now, obviously, being a dad of a beautiful woman, if somebody touches my daughter, I raised my daughter to take care of herself. And I think fathers have a responsibility there. My daughter can shoot, my daughter can fight, and my daughter will kill you and let you bleed out before she calls the cops.
First time my daughter had to walk in the bathroom alone because I couldn't take her to the men's bathroom anymore, I leaned down and I said, any woman that tries to touch you, punch her right here. Yeah. And I showed her where to hit her right in the throat or right in the nose.
I will show you pictures of my daughter sitting in my lap at 4 years old with a pistol in her hand and me sitting behind her. And let me tell you something. Like I said, well, she's a deputy sheriff. Now she can handle herself. But, okay, so getting back on story, okay, is the laws got diluted in our country with this, and people started to manipulate it. And then I was in a courtroom, I worked in clubs, and I got bit, and I got some stitches and all, and I pounded this guy. Well, he tried to sue me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to countersue you for my medical bills. So we went to court, and while him and I were sitting in there was a young lady, okay, who was, oh my God, like 14, that looked like she was 35, okay, and she's testifying that this guy kept driving up and asking her to get in the car. So she finally did, and then she was raped, okay. And so while we're sitting there, the judge is looking at her, and this was DeKalb County. The judge is looking at her, and about, I don't know, half hour into her crying and all that other stuff and just completely ridiculous story, you know what he said? He said, one, the way you dress and the way you act, you probably brought this on. And
that is horrible.
Then he had the bailiff take her out to juvenile. Then he put the mother on the stand and went ballistic on her.
Yeah.
And you know what the mother said? Now, this is very credible. You know what the mother said? The mother said, I can't control her. And you know what the judge said? I bet you I can. he left her locked up.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So you see, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I mean, you know
I don't think
me.
it was right for the judge to say that because of the way she was dressed, she
Yeah.
brought it on herself, because that's not true. I don't care who you are. No woman
deserves
deserves that.
Exactly.
No matter what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Now,
I totally disagree with
Let
that.
me tell you this. I have seen the opposite side of this planet. I've seen what humans can do to other humans.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you, because I've seen women manipulate men. I've had men say, "How much will you give me for this watch?" I've had men that said, "I heard you like guns. They call you Military Mike. I got 2 pistols out in the car. Will you give me a $200 loan on these?" Just so they could go back in VIP, just so they could sit at a table with a girl. Yeah. I've seen guys just, take off their wedding rings. I've had guys give me the keys to their car and say, "Will you go park it in a different parking lot?" So my wife, girlfriend, whatever, so they have the drugs through the parking lot. So, yeah.
Well, I've got a story where I was working Hooters in Macon.
Mm-hmm.
I go down there I was doing first Tuesday of every month. I would be in Macon. So I'll go down there on a Tuesday to do Hooters. It started raining. This guy that was there helps us get my speakers in, and I tell him, "Thank you," shake his hand. No big deal. It's just some guy. Wednesday night, I'm in McDonough. The guy comes walking up to me, says, "I didn't know you were going to be here. Look, dude, I need you to not tell the woman that's here that I was at Hooters last night." And I'm like, "Okay, dude, I don't even know your name." Now, Thursday rolls around. Another bar, this side of town, different girl.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks at me and shakes his head. And I'm just like, "I don't know nothing."
Mm-hmm.
I'm now Friday in Monroe. Now look at your map.
Yeah.
Macon, McDonough, this side of town. Now I'm on the east side. And he walks in, he comes up to the DJ booth. He says, "Holy crap, you are everywhere." He said, "Dude, do me a favor and don't tell my wife that you've seen me anywhere." I said, "Look, dude, part of my job is to not see nothing.
Yep.
It's none of my business who you're with, what you were doing. And trust me when I say this, I don't want to have to talk to your wife, and I don't want to step in that poop, and I damn sure don't want to have to explain nothing."
So was the wife completely another
She has
different woman?
Every girl was different.
Well, I tell you this.
Tuesday he was with no female. He was just with his boys because he was working, and the hotel was near Hooters, so he came across the street. Now, I'm assuming by the conversation that his wife was Friday night. So Wednesday and Thursday, I have no idea who those ladies were. Go on with your story. I was just
going to say, working in an adult club, I always ran into people.
See me.
Yeah, if I went to Home Depot, I'd be walking down Home Depot, and a guy would look at me and go like this, big eyes shaking his head, going, "You don't know me," and I'd walk right by him and, "Hey guys, how we doing?"
No doubt.
That happened quite a bit. So, okay, well, it's 8:00.
That's what I was going to say. You see, I put a clock on our
that
thing now, and then also it's on their video. So anybody that's watching. But what's funny is anybody that's watching, pay attention to what time it really is and what time the video says it is, because right now for us it is 1 minute after and 50 seconds as I say that. But when you see the video, send me a text or something and tell me how many minutes it's behind. It hopefully is only 1 minute behind reality, but just in case, I thought that would be kind of cool to find out. Plus, it helps us keep up with what we need to do, because we try to say that we're going to do our top of the news reports and anything else. Have you figured out anything, Twilight? Have you come up with anything for us?
Yeah, he's just.
Never mind, everybody. We love you guys. We'll be right back. Here's a little saliva.
All right.
Have a good day.
That so sounded wrong. Here's a little saliva.
Yeah, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. Who's doing that?
That's tough.
Stop it. That was funny.
Yeah, that was me. That wasn't him. That was me.
I just said to Jacob, "How's the sound on video?" Of course, he's probably hearing me say it as I say that. Because since I changed it, I want to know if everybody's a lot more clear.
Hey, can I have the password to the Google Plus account? I've tried everything I know.
Today's Tim Wade's birthday.
Can I kick you in your butt?
If you think you're man enough.
Didn't I put that on the list?
On you? No, not for Google Plus, did you?
I'll check. I don't have a Google Plus.
We Just for Fun Radio has a Google Plus.
How do we have a Google Plus?
Okay, well maybe I did.
Wait,
is it
wait,
the same
wait.
Gmail? Is it
pause? You're trying to sign into the YouTube?
No, sir.
Okay. I don't particularly have a Google. Let me finish. I don't really have a Google Plus, but what happens is
it feeds over.
When you go to sign in to be able to do the
click,
YouTube and all the live stuff, or the Google, it creates you a Google. So that try the YouTube now. See if that does. Yeah, because I think what happened is when I tried to make the new YouTube, it gave me a plus whether I wanted it or not. And at that point, try the YouTube stuff. Ooh, I do have a Google.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do here is to make sure
the calendar. The calendar are Gmail.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Which means I need to add it on here. No, it is on here. See? The DJ Scotty Conjure.
Okay, cool.
Try that. And let me know if it is, because on this I'll put calendar.
Better not let a big stinky log in there.
Yeah, because it's feeding over.
What
the YouTube goes directly to Google Plus.
I didn't know that.
Now that could just be me for my computer, so we gotta have somebody else check.
What?
See, go to Google Plus and look up just for fun.
That way. If you don't want them, I just don't want to eat them and you not get any.
Make us get some exercise.
I exercise to the cookie.
No, but what I want to make sure is all these social media platforms, because they'll say stuff like about. I want to make sure that the Just for Fun Radio about is the same across the board.
He said sounds good. He says it's barely a minute behind.
Awesome.
Hey, Jacob, how about this? The way it was wired, we've wired it different. I rewired it from the soundboard because I noticed yesterday, anytime we got loud, the computer automatically volumed down to compensate for us being loud. But the problem is, then when we got quiet, the computer would compensate and take the volume back up. And then the second that we started getting loud again, it shut us down. And that's where the crappy sound. We watched, me and Twilight watched 30 or so minutes of the video. So let me know if it's cutting out at all. If it's not cutting out at all over the next 30 minutes, then I know we fixed it.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying. Here again now. I'm the business end of this.
What are we talking about?
I'm asking him if he's going to be able to do both programs because he's not part of the morning. I know it's the first time in your time.
Right. But the other problem too is you still do us and then work. So if you do us work, us night show, us work, is it going to kill you? Because I found that I didn't get any rest last night. Like my wife says, this makes 2 nights in a row for her. Because what happens is I usually have to go unwind and watch a little bit of TV to relax and then go lay down. And I felt like last night I went straight to bed and didn't get to relax. So I was restless.
I want Twiler back on my show. How about that?
However you want me. And
it's that, or we got to get you a better monster.
Yeah, I can.
Do you do coffee?
I do coffee.
Why are you not upstairs getting coffee? Hold on. Let me take. Was my wife still here?
She was when I got.
Let me. Okay, that's why I went ahead and moved the bus. I don't hear her moving.
Don't blame her.
I didn't know you moved the bus.
If you needed coffee, you should have said something.
Yeah.
And what we need to do is, one day to save money as well for all of y'all is to put monsters in the fridge. And we're back for more.
We's live.
So, the guru of rock and roll himself,
Jacob.
Me?
says the sound's good.
Yeah.
He said, we're barely 1 minute behind. He says, I mean to tell you that the clock is 30 seconds behind actual time, but the sound hasn't been cutting off. So then there we go. And literally what it was is the way it was wired was not wrong, but
It wasn't right.
well, the way it was wired, I had one set of volume that goes to video and one set that went to radio. Now I've got one that leaves and hits both feeds, so it's easier for me to control. But I also had to Google a bunch of weird settings to fix to make the computer do that stop adjusting crap.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like Google.
Yeah, it had this percentage thing that says anytime the volume seems to go too loud, it would adjust by 80%, which, just leave it alone.
You ever Google yourself?
Yes, all the time.
That would be fondle.
No, Google.
How do I Google myself?
You
You
type
just
your
enter
name.
your name in.
Oh, you're being realistic. I thought you were being other realistic.
my name is Michael S. Madsen, same as the actor.
yeah.
That's
So-
funny because I'm Michael S. Spence.
Are you really?
Yeah. And that's why I have to make sure everything says Michael Scott, because my father was Michael Samuel and he was Michael S. Let me tell you, he owed a lot of people a lot of money.
That's what I'm going for too. No, but of course, when I Google anything, it's freaking the actor, and it always shows his.
So they show a good looking dude.
No, it shows a mugshot.
Oh.
Because yeah, he was in Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, War Games, half a dozen other movies, and now his sister Virginia. Wow, she's a hottie. Yeah. So other than that, how about you, Steph? You ever Google yourself?
Well, there was that one time in Nashville.
If I was a woman, I'd never leave the house. I'd be Googling myself all the time.
Yes, actually, I have, and there was this.
She successfully has groped herself.
Yeah. So
Like she slapped her left hand and screamed, "Stop!"
yeah. So that's Google Plus.
Yeah, that's definitely Google Plus. Brought a whole new meaning to G.
With Google Plus,
Mail.
you'll have more interactivity with Google.
She kept trying to tell Travis how to spell G-spot mail, and he was going, "What?
What?
PG-13.
I was discussing mail.
Yeah, good. See,
Okay.
Mail organs."
I think we should have like little red flags.
We need, I was gonna say either that or we need to get the little orange flag like they use in football.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the
That's right.
play, yeah.
No, let's get that thing from the Mandarin Gardens.
Oh,
Does that thing gonna make you crazy?
Little
I
kitty.
I'm getting a couple egg rolls and I catch it in my peripheral. I'm like, what, damn gold cat, gold kitty looking at me.
It's waving at
Yeah,
you.
it's doing something.
That's probably the shiniest cat you've ever seen.
I'm dead. Call him downtown.
Okay,
That was weird.
Wow.
Twyler, are you?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you.
Are you all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, you don't look it.
Are you awake over
he
there?
had that gaze in his eyes.
Gaze.
Why does that have to be? I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, sure you didn't.
Had that
Gaze.
gleam in his eye.
There
How
you
about that?
go.
Gleam.
G-A-Z. He had a gaze.
Wow.
You ever gone to a gaze club?
Yeah.
That's Gaz. What's your spelling?
Oh my God, Redneck Stephanie is correcting me.
Over something wrong.
Oh, it's not even a word, and it's a joke. So, do you ever say, "Hey, look, they live in Atlanta"? Gah.
Again, them headphones, she hears them. Hey, so we determined Steph has a hearing problem.
I live in
I can
Atlanta,
hear
guy.
Good.
So me and Twilight was kind of working on some mic skills yesterday, and Steph's headphones are very muffled. So I want everybody that's listening to understand. Steph swears this is not the case with her. She's either got toilet water in her ears or too much four-wheeling or something. But I want to illustrate to you. You can hear me talking English now, and it sounds pretty clear. Now I want you to know that in Steph's headphones, when we wear these headphones, this is how it sounds. Everybody, I want to make sure that you are listening to this radio. That's what I mean. It's like Hey, I'd like a large Coke. That's what it sounds like with her headphones on. But she puts them on and says, no, it's clear. I gave her these super duper fantastic, ultra clear headphones that I'm wearing. She puts them on and says that's how it sounds to her with the good headphones on.
That it sounds muffled.
So I'm like, how does it sound muffled with the good clear headphones? But on the crappy headphones, it sounds muffled to everybody else. So it's a percentage. 1 out of 10 people say.
That would be 10%.
I don't know.
Thanks, Rain Man.
I can't tell her she's a 1%er.
Jesus.
No.
He just called me Rain Man.
I know. We need to go play some lottery numbers. Could you guess me some numbers?
I'm only a third of the way through my coat. I will slam these things and be up everybody's nightmare.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So anyways, trying to figure out your hearing's weird.
Yeah, they sound perfectly fine.
Long as they sound fine to you.
And our guest was a little weary of the purple headphones.
So from now on, we know that those
Holly
are just yours to use because other people will just be like wearing those going, huh?
Yeah. Holly Cripp was here yesterday.
With the
Yeah,
canine.
so she didn't like them.
We provide to ride, or we ride to provide. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah, we ride to provide.
and I believe Twyler was sitting over here.
Yes,
correct?
ma'am. Yes, it was.
Ma'am.
If I was a girl, I'd be one ugly chick. Let's face it.
Yes, you would be.
I'd never leave the house.
If you were a man, you'd be. Anyway.
I am a
Why am I
man.
hearing Beyonce's "If I Was a Girl"? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were talking about better put a ring on it.
You need to stand up in your drawers to do that song.
I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, so there we go again.
And I'm scared. We haven't asked him about his, and I don't know that we won't.
Nope.
Yeah, what's the deal with those headphones there, Blue?
I was talking about his underwear, but let's
Oh.
let's
I'm
go with the
wearing
headphones.
American flag underwear.
I don't. See,
Hmm.
that is so disrespectful. By the
And
way.
you're
Go
not.
ahead.
And wait a minute. I thought gays were color coordinated. You are not matching with your blues today.
Dead air.
I don't even know what to say.
Moon River.
I mean, look
I'm
at that.
Sorry, I don't
Look,
fit the
your blues are not
stereotype for you,
matching. I
Scotty.
mean, I'm just
You
saying.
got aquamarine on.
I'm
You got
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't fit the stereotype.
blue.
For you.
Yeah.
My coat.
Fairy.
My coat matches my shirt. Does
Yeah.
that make
Now
sense?
listen, I don't want to turn the show gay. I don't mean it this way.
Oh, okay. It's
Well, then let
contagious.
me leave.
That's not what I
Get it off
mean.
me. I got gay on my left arm.
That's not what I mean. I was going to simply bring up a serious topic.
I'm allergic.
Oh my God. I was just going to simply bring up a serious topic.
Oh no, it's happening. It's happening.
Oh my
can't stop
God. Oh my God.
Can't stop it.
You got to start singing YMCA. I mean, no, yesterday we go into McDonald's and I want to paint a stereotype image in everybody's brain, right?
If you could do better than what I just did, you're a man.
So we go into McDonald's and I just want to prove a point and I want everybody to look outside of your own bubble for a second when I talk about this. So we go into McDonald's and as we go into McDonald's, the line was really odd because these two big white guys were just not staying in line. And
well, they gotta be white guys.
Because they were.
so as I'm going to continue to say before I mute you, I walk past these guys. I'm like, are y'all in line? And they cut kind of a little snotty nose, like, yes. Well, you don't look like it. You look like you two were over here jerking each other off because of the way they were standing. Yeah, I know that was a horrible way to say it, but I need y'all to get the mental image. So as we're standing there, there's like 4 thugs with their underwear all hanging out. So I bump my right elbow on my hip and I'm like, damn, Tyler, I left my gun in the car. Now, I want everybody to see how stereotyping I'm making this, right? I want you to see the visual of what I'm saying. So I'm bumping my arm on my hip like I normally do looking for my gun. And now I'm looking at these 4 thugs going, God, if this is one of them days, I'm going to hate it. So y'all see, I'm paying more attention to the thugs because of the way they're acting.
See, I'm used to that because I came from a school, like a high school.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay. Well, see, where we're from, when you start acting all loud and nasty and
Oh yeah, no,
your pants are all hanging down,
Very disrespectful.
we don't know what's fixing to happen.
Very disrespectful.
So I'm paying so much attention to this that they walk off. We then order our food.
Right.
These 2 white boys get their food and walk past us, and they just seem normal kids at that point.
Mhm.
So I go sit down to eat. They ended up sitting to our right, good 8-10 feet away. And then a Jeep pulls in. 2 more guys get out, order their food. Well, Tyler's up there getting his sandwich swapped out, and I'm hearing these two guys talk. The other two guys sit down, so now there's 4 of them. Now here I thought we had more problems with the thugs, which I'm pointing out the fact that I assumed from being loud and I assumed from the way they were acting that it could be a problem.
That's where assumptions get you.
And this is why I'm pointing this out. That's why I'm emphasizing on making sure y'all understand where our mindset was.
Yep.
So then as we get ready to leave, we were walking out the door. We walked past all the 4, redneck guys. And I walk out the door with my drink. I taste it. I'm like, crap, it tastes like crap. And he and Tyler said, yeah, that's why I threw mine away. So I turned around to go back in to throw it away. So as I go back in, I overhear the same people that had already been there the whole time we were there running that lip about him. And I stopped and turned to take another sip of my drink because it already tasted like crap, but I wanted to prove a point to them. And I looked at them and I said, man, that tastes like sheet. And I was making sure that you could tell with my lingo, if you will, that I'm not going to put up with your crap kind of lingo. And I go to throw the drink away. And it was funny that when I made 100% eye contact with them, and you can, Mike, you could probably understand this. You make eye contact with somebody, they know you're serious, they shut up. They didn't say nothing else when they made eye contact. I threw the drink in there and we walked on out the car. And I said to him, I said, dude, that kind of sucks, man. I said, because, I mean, it's sad that that's the mindset of white trash
every day.
And then I told him, I said, dude, I'm sorry that you have to live with that
every day.
Well, you could always get that off of you.
But you see how quick I wanted to make sure I pointed out the fact that you think it was one way because of what you saw, but then you found out later by hearing the whispering and the mumbling under their breath, you see it totally different.
Wow.
So the Black Thug guys had no criticism to the fact that he was gay.
Right.
But the average Joe was the ones talking the crap.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's the thing about it is it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. You were either raised not to think that way, or you were raised to think that way. And it's a parental thing. So parents, if you're out there and you're not hateful, please just inform your kids about the wrong and right thing of society at this point.
No discrimination.
But yet one of the boys was like 5'10", maybe. He was maybe close to 6, but not quite. And he was almost 300 pounds. And he was pale skin and redhead. And he wants to laugh about somebody being gay.
Yeah.
But look at him.
Yeah.
How tacky is that? That shows his insecurities as a man.
Yeah, I was about to say the psyche there is that, I have to belittle somebody to make myself feel better.
Exactly. And exactly. And that's kind of where I was going with it.
Yeah.
It was just surprising, though, because here we all judge people. We can say we don't, but come on, we're all human.
In this world that doesn't judge
we're going to make jokes about the dudes with their butts hanging out, which is insane because their underwear was literally, it's not like their pants were nice pants. They had on trashy pants under their butt cheeks and their underwear hanging out. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God. So I'm judging them. They're not judging us. It was all a funny situation when you throw all the scenarios together. It would probably make a great Saturday Night Live type skit.
Oh, yeah, and they've done it.
Because it is so funny how 3 different, would you call us types? Is that the only way you could word it? 3 different types.
Demographics.
Actually, it'd be 4 different types of people.
Yeah, the people that worked at McDonald's, they're their own demographic.
Well, then that puts us at 5 because you've got the McDonald's people, then you had the thugs, then you had me, then you had him, and then you had these dumbasses.
Right. Well, let me tell you something. It all goes back to, and everybody understand this, you've got to listen to my entire sentence before you pass judgment on it.
What?
Yes. Here's the thing. Ignorance is an ugly word, but it means you don't know any better. So when someone calls you ignorant, it is not a cut down. It is not an insult. It simply means you do not know. I am ignorant about deep sea fishing. I do not know anything about deep sea fishing. Okay. Now, if someone calls you stupid, that means you do know better, but you continue to do the opposite or the wrong thing. So now let's think about your demographics. The kids that were together, it has been a proven fact that people in a group of 3 or more of people that they know will act a certain way.
Yeah.
If you are in a group of 3 or more with people you don't know, you will act a certain way. If you are by yourself, you will act a certain way. And those 3 scenarios, you will not be the same person. So when me and all my army buddies are hanging out, let's say, and a pretty girl walks by, what do you think happens? Absolutely.
Cat calls.
Absolutely. I'm twerking, baby.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. You guys have all been places with me.
Yeah.
Do I act any different in Harley Davidson than I do here?
No.
The
VFW.
Or the VFW.
No.
Or Walmart.
No.
Or
No.
Waffle House. Or Mandarin Garden.
No.
Or the Mexican food restaurant.
No.
Okay. Do you know why I don't do that? Because the only medicine, the only remedy for the stupidity that DJ Scotty's talking about, the only remedy is to point it out.
Mhm.
That it's like the Stockholm syndrome. There is no cure for Stockholm syndrome.
No.
All I can do is tell you about it. It either sinks in or it don't. Now, here's the thing. You have to have the mental capacity to understand what we just said. The people that you're talking about that were making fun or teasing somebody about their sexual orientation, basically it's because they're ignorant.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
they don't know better. That's why I said parents educate your children so they understand.
Yeah, but these kids were they were your age.
Right.
How do they not know from school?
They
You want to
do.
know? You want to know why? Because they're parents.
Yeah.
Their parents go. You know what I hear all the time? Well, in my generation, yeah, I know. In your generation, but this is
Yeah, but y'all learn more in high
school.
school and in public than your parents ever taught you anyways.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. How are they so stupid based on where they're from?
Because they don't choose to accept society as it is now. They choose to follow what their parents do because
Oh yeah, and I don't
Home
Because they're
values.
stupid like that.
I don't
No,
know
home
about you
values.
guys. I mean, okay, you can't talk about your own children here. You have to talk about someone else's child that you have some interaction with. If you don't see the what daddy does in the little one, you're missing the whole boat here, because I see it all the time. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. You see what I'm getting at here? But okay, my kids, look what they saw. My ex-wife, who pretty much hates me dearly, but my ex-wife did an amazing job raising my children. You see what I'm saying? I brought to the party culture, travel, experience, all that other stuff. But as far as disciplining and keeping my children on an even keel about someone's sexual orientation, it's really none of your business.
none of your business.
If you don't, you don't know what I do in the bedroom. I mean, I'm willing to show, and there's 2 videos, but so you see what I'm getting at? But yeah, so she did an excellent job with that. So look what my daughter does. I mean, she's a deputy sheriff. She deals with different people. Every person is different. Every person's upset too.
And see, my daughter the other day, we're 4 minutes before break, by the way.
Cool.
My daughter the other day, has cut her hair. She decided she wanted her hair short.
Right.
So she dealt with something the other day where she was going into the bathroom and she was standing in line waiting to go in the bathroom. And this Rockdalian woman just steps right in front of her like she can. And my daughter basically had just said that the way the girl or the lady, let's word it this way, I don't know that I call her lady at this point, the woman,
The female.
had made a suggested comment about my daughter being a lesbian. And my daughter, my daughter puts up with a lot before she gets vocal about it. So instead of going off on the lady, which is what I told her she should have done, I asked her why didn't she? Because if the woman was rude enough to do what she did, then she deserved to be told that she was an idiot. But my daughter, basically got on Facebook and said, listen, whether I am or am not a lesbian, you don't look at somebody and say that. Who are you? You know what I mean? So
I think
it was just kind of rude.
I think with different generations going on, I feel the further it goes along, the more acceptant of sexual orientation and the taboo of sex is being okay.
Really?
I feel like it's getting easier to talk about things like this.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why people are comfortable with their sexuality enough to look like a lesbian or
Right.
cut their hair.
Right.
Because society won't look at them any differently.
Right.
At least modern society,
Yeah.
anyway.
That's an interesting point.
Well, I figure when it comes to sex, who are we to really judge? Because if somebody wants to watch, if somebody's turned on by midgets,
hey,
I'm just saying, then who does that make him or her a bad guy or a bad girl? You know, if somebody's turned on attracted wise to interracial, you know, half the people are turned on to stuff that they keep so hidden you would never know it anyways.
Mhm.
And it's because everybody is so judgmental. But I try to explain to people all the time, we're all screwed up. Mine's screwed up and your screwed up might just be two different screwed ups, but I'm screwed up. I know I got flaws.
I assure you, my screwed up is a lot worse than y'all screwed up.
Everybody's screwed up. One of us, like me, I have an anger issue. I have learned to get over it. I'm doing a really good job. When I was on the job site,
We keep pushing your buttons.
yeah, but y'all do.
You're doing pretty well.
Let me tell you, when I was on the job site, dude, it was nothing to see me pick up a pipe bender. And basically it was like an axe. I could just destroy anything I wanted. I would get so pissed off.
Didn't Peter Frampton do a song about?
I
Oh, that
don't
was
know.
Mindbender. That was
I don't
Mindbender.
know, but
Yeah.
I mean, literally, dude, I would get so aggravated because in my eyes, we're on a job site. We're all grown men. You should be working. Shut the F up. Go back to work. And that's my mentality back then. And now it's like, dude, I'm in a different world. I can't act that way. I can't think that way. Me and an ex-brother-in-law, I don't want to run a clock up, but an ex-brother-in-law and I, when my daughter was very young, we were all on vacation and I was trying to watch TV and he allowed his kids to do stuff that I didn't think was right. And his kid kept walking in trying to turn the television. And I told the boy, I said, you touch that TV again, I'm going to pop your butt. And his daddy walks in, leans, he steps in front of the TV, leans over the coffee table, sticks his finger in my face and starts yelling about blah, 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 blah. I stood up and grabbed him by the throat. We went to the wall and my father-in-law split us up and it got pretty nasty there for a minute. And then when me and him did finally go outside and try to talk about it, I said, let me tell you something. In my world, in the construction business, you do not ever lean over and get in a man's personal spot, and you dang sure don't put your finger in his face, and you don't start raising your voice. He says, well, you know, he ran some kind of accounting something. He says, but in my world, every time I had to reprimand somebody, I would be behind my desk and I did. And I said, but that shows you the difference of our worlds. Because if I would have walked into your office and done that, I would have come over the desk at you. You don't do that. But in his world, he was used to being the boss. And he could do that to intimidate people and scare people because they thought they were going to lose their job. In my world, you don't do that. In the biker world, you don't do that. In the biker world, you get as much respect as you show. The second you mess up somebody's personal bubble, you're in trouble. And it's taken me a long time to take myself out of that mentality to come into this world because now I just laugh at you. I mean, I might yell and cuss at you, but I'll just laugh at you because if you try to insult me on Facebook, you're really just looking like an asshat. Everybody's watching.
Are you talking about me?
No.
That was an insult. That was okay. Maybe.
Well, let's shoot off to a commercial, everybody. Let's find us a great topic. Everybody, it's just for fun. Come up with something when we come back. Here we go, everybody. It's commercial time on Just for Fun Radio. We got too serious there for a minute. I was watching. I was watching some of the numbers.
Sorry that I got serious, guys.
It's perfect.
But I wanted to bring up yesterday. We need to know that everybody needs to know that we're all humans and we're all same. In so many levels, we're all the same.
I'm not.
I adjusted the color a little bit. Twilight, you don't look so pale today. Yeah, Jeff was talking about one of our friends. Billy said something about, did you want him to take you deep sea fishing?
No. No, check this out.
Did I miss something? Is why I was wondering.
Oh, I thought I told y'all.
Yeah.
When I was in flight school, I tried out for the astronaut program. The Army has a warrant officer astronaut program, and I got through quite a few of them. I can do space. But you ain't getting me out in the ocean. Didn't I tell you all about that?
I can't remember.
I don't do ocean.
That's why I was wondering that I missed something.
I don't do ocean, man. There are things still in that ocean that will eat you alive.
And I agree with that.
Have y'all watched that new movie?
Last night we talked about ships.
Black Sea. New movie, Black Sea. Good movie.
I made the comment about airplanes fall, boats sink. I might can tread water for a few minutes
Right.
up until the shark gets me.
Yeah.
See? So
Tripping.
let's talk about that when we go back.
I tried to watch Dallas Buyers Club. I did.
Oh.
I can't watch it.
Neither can I.
Yeah, I got about 30 minutes.
But it's a good movie, though.
I said, I got the. I couldn't make it. I tried. I got the idea. I understand. And I know that kind of stuff goes on.
McConaughey,
Yeah.
you know, I
Good
drove
Lord.
a Lincoln
He
before
had to do
Lincoln.
some work to
I
prepare for
drove
that
Lincolns
one.
before they were cool.
But
I like to drive.
To play that role,
He had to lose a
lost
lot
Did
of
you
weight.
see
ton
that?
of weight.
And he went, and you remember, he used to be the sexiest man with the figure, and he dropped it to be in there.
I want to talk about Harrison Ford, since we're going to talk about airplanes dropping out of the sky. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's vintage World War II plane wreck.
Yes. On a golf course.
Apparently, he can fly the Millennium
Falcon, right?
He can fly real. Come on, that's funny.
There's photos of
Oh, a buddy of mine, she just posted a new profile pic. She is
I'm trying to see that. See that? I'm trying to find out what that's from. If it's from the box.
buddy of mine.
Well, I'm right on camera for that.
I got some of the coolest photos on this thing right here. I need to post them. I got Poe's like looking around at the camera, but you're in it, you know. But in the corner, you can see Poe looking.
See, I mean, I'm not covering it, so I know it's not that light, and I know it's not that light. If anybody's looking at video, I'm not weird.
Yeah, right. Who the hell could not argue that?
Where's
So
it
look,
coming
that's-
from?
That's 100% that.
Huh,
Oh,
crazy.
that's weird. So what I need to do is maybe put. There's nothing. That just got me there.
Why's that being Blair? Stefan Papalosa. Hi there.
Huh?
So look, Philip has some black.
No, I'm
lockers,
wondering if it's a guy I went to school with.
like
No,
gym lockers.
This is probably a Pakistan prostitute.
Okay.
I don't have any rubles. We got rock and roll coming back on.
Anybody got anything? And we're back.
Anybody? What do you mean?
So,
Do that again.
which one? So Brad just sent us into sports. He told us to hold it down today. Don't have too much fun.
What?
And go Seattle basketball
Oh,
teams. I
God.
don't know what that is. He really said Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks played tonight. Sold out arena. That's a big deal tonight.
They actually sold out an arena.
Yeah. Well, you know they're doing pretty
Alrighty then.
good. They're doing pretty good.
You know, and that's what I find funny.
Not a basketball fan, but
Yeah, me neither. But that's what I find funny. You know, you can go if they're doing bad and just about get any seat
Mhm.
in any place. And I'm not
Who,
just
what?
saying the Hawks. I'm saying the
Anybody?
Braves.
yeah. You know what
the
they call that?
Hawks, the Falcons.
You know what they call that?
Dedication?
No, fair weather. You're a fair weather fan.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
only participate when they're doing well.
And that is so messed
The
up.
Falcons, holy smokes!
Oh my God! Thanks
Yep.
for the warning, Jacob.
If what?
Are you videoing?
No, I'm
Oh,
trying to get a
take a
picture
picture.
between you and Poe.
Well, then let me move my drink.
No, that.
Oh my God! Why didn't you just?
Huh?
Why didn't you just leave it
Well,
alone?
if you're trying to take a
You're
picture,
the DJ.
oh my God!
You're the host.
So listen. Thank God Jacob gave me warning, so I know not to be home. It says countdown 2 weeks until spring break. We're leaving the 15th. Be in your town sometimes that Saturday. Are you ready
to rock and roll?
Are you ready to house us for a week? Holy crap, a week.
Get it?
A week?
A week.
Get it? Rock and roll.
Jesus Christ.
Did y'all get the joke, rock and roll?
Yeah.
We should have Jesus Christ call on.
Jesus, call in. I need to pray.
Well, now hold on. Now I did speak with Jesus yesterday afternoon,
God.
and
are we sure it's Jesus and not Jesus?
No.
He's going by Jesus. Huh?
It's Jesus. Now, one of the things I asked him was about the music that was playing in the background, and he said that he likes to listen to that on a daily basis. So we'll probably be hearing that.
Okay.
He did say, actually, I believe it's some Bavarian Christian music, or Bavarian Catholic. I'm sorry. What he did say though, and he did put out like a PG-13 type warning with me, and he said he had no problem answering questions or giving praise, giving guidance, and all that other stuff. But here's the thing. He said if you ask him a nasty question or a bad question or an off-topic question, that he more than likely won't answer you.
He'll flood your house.
But he will put you on the list.
The list.
Oh, is that like Santa Claus? Is there a good list and a bad list?
Yeah, but Santa Claus can't cause
Wait,
what? Famine and blindness and death.
Frogs. The frog thing scares the hell out of me.
Locusts. Santa's not going to send locusts to your house.
I can freaking do locusts. Frogs.
Why do frogs scare you?
I don't know. Look,
hey,
don't do it again. Look what's happening.
Getting on me.
Can I call you a dumbass?
Why?
Because you weren't there.
Yeah.
You weren't there to see. So no reptile
what?
talks, no spider talks.
Spider and snakes and frogs.
Just don't. Because I had to deal with him all day, and he had to babysit. Oh, the day that we as a group, as a company, were going to go visit sponsors, and you chose that the gym was more important.
Oh, we could have
used you.
No,
Magnificent
actually,
day.
I didn't go to the gym that day. I had other things that I had to go do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You
You're
left us
talking-
with him.
You're talking about when you had the picture on and you put it up.
You left us with him. And could you look to your right and look at the sadness on that poor boy's face as he was the babysitter that day? Like we're all standing there going, "Where's Mike?" And he's doing going, "Uh-oh, where's Mike? Where's Mike?" And I'm like, "Find him!"
Oh, is this when y'all went to the VFW?
Yes.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is I have a absolutely diagnosed fear of phobia, whatever you want to call it, of snakes and spiders. Frogs are okay. I just don't really care for them because they're slimy and they taste like chicken. Hey, what did one lesbian frog say to the other lesbian frog? Okay, so
anyways,
no more reptile pictures go across anything with this.
It kind of freaks me out, and it gets the neurotransmitters misfiring, and I have to take my medication. Well, when I take my medication, when I've already taken my medication and I'm geeked up on sugar to do the show, I get spastic.
Let me just paint you.
Wednesday.
Let me paint you a picture.
Ooh.
Steve Martin on crack cocaine,
running a meth lab
while snorting bath salts,
with a machete cutting down sugarcane,
Inside of
and
a
3
volcano.
zombies chained to his wrist with no jaws, of course.
Inside of a volcano.
Yeah, it was bad.
with gummy bears.
yeah, because that's when Wayland was here Wednesday.
Yeah, well,
they had fun.
on the way to the VFW, I'm looking at him going, "Listen, whatever that was you took, don't take it again.
Okay,
And we need you to find a happy pill because this happy type pill is way too happy for us."
Freaking we had fun. But here's the thing too, Steph, just so you understand, when we were in the van heading over there, suddenly the rest of us didn't exist.
Yeah,
Whatever.
There's this whole man romance.
Yeah,
This
whatever.
romance between him and Joey.
Whatever.
You
We
know
were
what it looked
having a
It looked
conversation.
like, what's his name on Friends and Joey? They're like, whatever it is.
You are a douchebag. That is
Chandler-
not the
Chandler and
truth.
Joey.
Yeah, it was
That is not the
basically
truth.
sickening.
His name is Chandler.
And then when they get in there, they're all and they keep hitting each other. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Oh, look at
No.
that! Don't touch me.
Here's the thing. You
Yeah,
you hear jealousy in their voice.
No, that wasn't jealousy. We went to Harley Davidson, and these two hop out, and they're like, "Oh, hi!" meeting people at the front. You know what Tyler and I are doing? Standing there,
Picking
waiting
their
to
nose.
Taking
waiting to
pictures.
be
Being
acknowledged.
ourselves.
Okay, so 10
Meow.
minutes, 15 minutes later, we're going to go inside the Harley Davidson dealership, which I have to say, Falcon Fury Harley Davidson in Conyers, Georgia, is the most amazing motorcycle dealership.
Don't they
Right.
treat you amazing there?
Right off
It's
of
a whole
20.
package
It's
to
right
include
off
the
of
6-foot
20.
redhead. But I am telling you,
He's just hung up on 6.
those you can eat off the freaking floor in that place.
Yeah,
it
they
was
keep it
Immaculate.
spotless.
Yeah, they
And
keep it very clean.
they got everything. You see what I'm saying? It's the clothes.
If I tried to say spick and spam, but if I say spam, he gets excited.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, what
If
do you
you're a
think? Mac and
biker,
cheese.
don't go anywhere else but Harley Davidson.
Falcon
Yeah, because
Fury
he-
Harley Davidson.
But because yesterday he
What
went
you
into
looking for?
Mountain Motorsports.
Oh,
and,
did you?
and he saw the difference of how
yeah.
Harley treats you and
Oh,
Mountain
yeah.
Motorsports
Oh,
treats
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
And
Like there was 3 guys. There was a girl at the front door, 3 guys at another counter. We walk in, and this I was aggravated. We walk in, and they say, "Hey," one of them, "Hey, can we help you anything?" I said, "Well, we were just looking," and that's as
That's it.
that's
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as they spoke to us. They all went back to whatever it was they were doing and
solitaire
and whispering and acting stupid, and not
Yeah.
one person
Candy Crush.
volunteered to answer any question. And then as we were leaving, one was kind of standing near the crotch rockets as we were pointing, and I said, "That's the bike my wife wants," and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sell any bikes like
Man,
that."
I tell you what, the only thing that would make
They saw. Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
They
you do.
saw me looking at a $10,000 gold wing, and I said, "That's the one I want." As a salesman, why would you not walk
I would
up?
tackle you.
Mhm.
I would wheelchair.
What can
tackle
I
you,
do to
man.
get you on this bike today?
Shoot, I'd say let's take that
Exactly.
bad boy outside. Let me get your driver's license real quick.
I'm
You're
just
outta here.
saying.
Woo! You got any kids? 'Cause they're
And-
going to be riding tonight with you.
And as I started to take a picture of it, not one time did they leave their little cubicle area to even walk over and talk to me.
Well,
Of
I mean,
course
sales
not.
are sales. Some people are cut out for it. Some people.
So
aren't.
go with what you say.
Okay, but the whole point of that story is one, Falcon Fury is an amazing dealership.
Mhm.
I love it, and I don't ride. So that tells you something right there.
Yeah.
I can't ride because it's medication.
I'll never ride because
But check this out. We have to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Twyla and I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have to introduce ourselves because the bromance goes
well,
in.
no. Here's the thing: there's such good people up there. They asked who we were.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm Mike." And, "Hey,
God,
I'm
why-
Mike too. And,
Why am
"Hey,
I
I'm
thinking
Stacy.
the
What's up,
right-
Stacy? You guys
I
got to
walk
weigh
up-
300 pounds to work here. What's up?"
Right now,
I
I'm
was-
visualizing
I
a hold on, I'm visualizing a Lipton tea commercial where they're taking the bag and dipping it in the water.
That's what I was doing to you when you're sleeping. in the
Because
studio
right
the
now,
other
all I can see is 2 douchebags
day.
running their yaps.
That's not what a
That's it.
douchebag is.
sweetheart. Bless you. Bless your heart.
When
No.
when you were sleeping over there
Alrighty
in the
then.
recliner, I was teabagging.
Oh my God. Y'all suck. Just
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah,
Y'all
but I
suck.
walk up next to Scotty and the lady's like, "So who is this?"
Yeah, I
And
know.
oh,
I know.
this is
Yeah. Oh, well, our intern. Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts with a T.
Y'all
Can
are
I buy a
horrible.
bottle, please?
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
suck.
I think I did say that, didn't I?
Y'all suck.
Okay, and the only way I got attention up there is because I went behind the counter. I started playing with the register and stuff. That gets their attention.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Stephanie,
Yes.
how long have you known me, sweetheart?
I'd know for you to do that,
Okay.
especially with the kind of mentality you was in
Yeah.
Wednesday when y'all left out of here.
You know me. One, I don't lie. Two, of course, I went behind the counter. And you know the little laser thing, the QR code,
scanner?
yeah, the scanner.
He kept
You
trying
can
to
see-
run it across his eye.
I was doing it across my face.
And it kept saying,
And
you
then I was
know,
like, hey, Red Eagle.
number not found.
Steph, I was going like this. It wouldn't read my tongue. Oh,
Wow.
hey, don't we have somebody? Are we doing a call in? Something?
I don't know, but I'm going to do sports real quick
Yeah, let's-
because
let's
we
hear it
are
from Brad.
behind.
You're spastic.
Good morning, Just for Funners. This is your Friday. Brad's got jury duty version of your Coach's Corner. Good morning, crew, to include Redneck Steph, Military Mike, Twilight, Tyler, and the DJ, Scotty Spencer. Good morning, guys. Hey, little local stuff last night. And I know people don't keep up with college basketball a lot like I do, and especially some of the lower teams, but the Sun Belt Conference has both Georgia Southern and Georgia State in that conference. Last night, Georgia State beats Louisiana Monroe, and therefore, Georgia Southern and Georgia State play for the regular season Sun Belt Championship tomorrow at the GSU Sports Arena. That's pretty cool. Anyway, also tomorrow, Georgia ends their regular SEC season at Auburn with a 4 o'clock game there. Georgia Tech has already ended their lousy ACC regular season. I'm sorry. Let's be unbiased here. In the NBA last night, Westbrook's triple-double streak comes to an end with a 105-108 loss to the Chicago Bulls, the Derrick Rose-less Chicago Bulls, and Dallas loses to Portland 94-75. This has been in the ATL Meek Week. For those who don't know, Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film, dog legend, former University of Georgia Bulldog, NBA legend, Hawks legend, NBA Hall of Famer. He will have his statue erected outside of Phillips Arena today. It is long overdue. It is well deserved. I watched Dominique when I was little, and a huge fan. Congratulations to Dominique. And then tonight at 7:30, the perfect opponent for this particular week, congratulating Dominique Wilkins. Darth Vader, LeBron James comes to the Highlight Factory to take on your Atlanta Hawks. Really the perfect opponent. And it's nice to know that LeBron James, the king, and his team are using the Hawks as their measuring stick. That just shows you how well the Hawks have done this season. Yesterday in Major League Baseball, spring games, let's see, the Braves over the Detroit Tigers yesterday, 6-4. Julio Teheran had 3 strikeouts. They will be playing today versus the Washington Nationals. First pitch at 1:05. Also, a little update on lefty Mike Minor. He will be visiting Dr. James Andrews to check on the tightness in that left throwing shoulder. And the sad part is anytime you go, any major league player that goes to see Dr. James Andrews, it's really not good. The outcome's not great. It's never, just ice it up, rest, you'll be good in a couple weeks. It's never like that. So let's hope for the best for Mike Minor. Well, guys, this has been your Friday version of the Coach's Corner with Brad Johnson. I appreciate y'all giving me a little bit of ear time, and I really appreciate DJ Scotty allowing me to put this little sports tidbit out there for you every day. You guys have a fabulous weekend. Anything you do tonight, Saturday or Sunday, do it J4F, just for fun. We'll see you.
No, right. Brad is always on point with sports, man.
And I have to apologize. We're over there all talking like we're on commercial break, not even thinking about the fact y'all probably could hear half of what we were doing in the background.
I think they were listening to that.
God, we suck. We are so unprofessional. It is
speak for yourself.
Casual Friday. You can tell by how Tyler's dressed today.
Well,
and look at his glasses.
I know.
So let me bring up the fact that Twilight here is so used to being on video that last night he kept saying stuff about the people watching. He kept saying, if you can see what I'm talking about. If he kept bringing up the viewers, and Joey's like, you mean the listeners? Because first and foremost, we're a radio station, and I'm quoting Joey. First and foremost, we're a radio station, and Twilight over there is so used to video. Look at his face on video.
Oh my God, you've got to subscribe to YouTube.
Oh my God, is right.
So funny. Yesterday,
while you were up, why didn't you show your underwear?
Come on.
I mean, it was already. No, look at the video. His underwear was already hanging out.
Oh, it is an American flag.
See, he's patriotic today.
That is so disrespectful.
See, he did it for his country. Come on, that would actually fit. Wait a minute. I don't want to discuss
don't
that
ask,
ever
don't tell.
again. Don't ever say that again, right?
No, never again. Never,
So anyhow.
Never.
Don't mention Zafar.
Don't mention what?
Zafar.
So
the war. You know, when people shoot each other because they don't agree on the same religion.
So here we go.
So here we go.
No, we're not going to talk. Hey, you were mentioning about boats sink because I brought up the deep sea fishing and I said I'll go in space, but I'm not doing that. You said that boats sink.
The
What did you say?
bottom
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Planes crash.
We were discussing cruises yesterday, and I said, man, they are just like giving those things away with the prices. I said, but my problem is boats sink. Planes will crash. They will just fall from the sky.
Did you hear about Harrison Ford?
Ironically.
But hold on. So I made the crack. I said, listen, if a plane falls, you're just screwed.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
true.
Everybody knows when
Never
it comes.
Tell me the odds. Scotty.
Everybody knows when it comes to boats. Yes, they will eventually sink, and yes, you might be able to tread water until the shark gets you. Neither one of them is a good death. Maybe the plane's faster, you know,
Yeah, but it can. A plane can glide.
into the ground.
No, it can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
but
at
you have a
Harrison
glide.
Ford.
Yeah, Harrison Ford is flying his vintage.
You're
Yeah,
falling.
He's flying his vintage.
What
World
are you
War
saying,
II.
R2? As Han Solo's wrecking us.
Did you hear the tower, the radio call?
No,
he
let's
made?
hear this.
He was like,
happened?
537 had engine failure. We're turning around. You know, and it's Harrison Ford's
Right.
voice. All I can think of is,
Luke,
No,
use
no,
the
he's like-
force.
damn it, Chewbacca, what'd you do?
Them damn Wookiees. What's wrong with them?
You know, somebody when they now here's the thing, this only happens in my world, right? He crashes his vintage World War II, so apparently the guy can't fly the Millennium Falcon either anymore. But here's the deal, he crashes on a golf course. Guess who's playing golf?
There's no telling.
A foursome of doctors.
Of course, because they're not at work.
Yeah,
They're
so they
doctors.
go over there and they're taking care of them until EMS shows up.
But the chances of successfully navigating a golf course is approximately 3,720 to 1.
He's on it
But
today.
you know,
Never tell me
R2
the
has been
odds.
wrong before.
Yes.
That was good. That's the only contribution you've made to the morning
Well,
show today.
I have a problem with
Bite.
flying. You know, and my grandfather had my great grandfather had a very valid point on why he doesn't fly. And he says, I don't like to fly. And people say, well, you know, you die, you know, when it's your time to die, you die. And he says, but what if it's the captain's time to die?
Yeah, well, that's
your
what-
time.
450 people die too.
Yeah, well, you know, I obviously being a helicopter pilot, I can tell you because people always go, "Oh my God, if something happens, you can actually still glide. There's a certain amount of glide that you
In
can,
an airplane,
yeah, you can glide in an airplane.
how do you glide in a helicopter?
Yeah,
Well,
really.
what happens is this is going to get all aerodynamic on y'all. You know, the blades are flapping
yes.
on a helicopter, okay, and that's what creates the downward airflow
Flow.
or thrust.
Right.
All right, so it's flapping. So what happens is when you lose power or anything else like that, you immediately drop your collective, and it flattens the pitch of the blades, and they speed up, and they provide a very small amount of lift, and it's called glide slope. Basically, when you're in
Hey, what if the motor stops?
you still flatten out the pitch of the blades, and you can glide down. We do it all the time. It's called auto rotation.
So if they are aiming left and right, they become wings.
No, like on a Cobra that I flew, there were wing pods, but they didn't really provide lift. The blades flatten out and continue to produce.
Do you fall
Very
faster
fast.
down
Oh, very much
more
so.
than at a? Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to establish for our listeners.
Right. I
Uh,
understand.
will we go like an airplane would glide at like a 45-degree angle, maybe?
Right.
What kind of degree are we talking about with a helicopter?
Well,
Like 90?
Well, one, it has to do.
Yeah, I don't
One, it
know.
has to do with the field. I mean, if you're going to make it to the field,
The field like I plan on hitting?
yes. If you're not going to hit a field, or you're not going to hit a street or a parking lot or something like that, then you're going to have to put it in the trees or the water, and there's a different way to do that as well. But what happens is you flatten out the pitch and you dive the aircraft, so you maintain speed. You trade speed for lift, basically, and then right at the bottom, you flatten it out. You give it as much as it's got. And
At
you
what
kinda-
point do you yell, oh, and please God.
In flight school, I had 5 aircraft qualifications, took a little over a year to do all that. I probably did 3,000 auto rotations.
So in a scale of 1 to 10,
Uh-huh.
if you, and this is comparing helicopter with airplane.
Okay.
If you're in a small plane like what I'd fly out of Charlie Brown Airport,
Well,
whatever those
Cessna
cost.
172 or something.
If you're in that on a
Mhm.
scale of 1 to 10 compared to a helicopter,
Mhm.
if you start to go down in that,
Mhm.
where's your fear level?
1 to 10?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so you're at a 2
Yeah.
on the. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it.
Oh, absolutely. In a 172, yeah, I'll make it.
Okay,
I'm fine.
so in a plane, you being a pilot's at
Yeah.
a 2 for us would be what, a 7?
9,
Okay, and in a helicopter, where would you be?
3,
And for us would be
12.
That's my point.
Yeah.
See the point there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, in a plane, if you're flying a 172 with me and we're flying along, I'm going to give you the controls. I'm going to let you do the majority of the straight and level, man. And I'm gonna sleep, listen to the radio, eat sunflower seeds, get a little. I might even go into
Mike.
what?
Play Partigi,
Well, I'm
and
a
bingo.
member- I'm not a
and-
member of the Mile High Club. I'm a member of a different club. It's the
You're-
self-induced Mile High Club.
Right.
Yeah,
you
so
you
you go in the
do
back
you
end.
do know if you're having sex in a Greyhound, what that's called, right?
A new low.
Yeah, being they
No, the Mile High Club is having sex in the bathroom a mile off the ground, right?
Well, you
So
had your-
sex in the
toe in the
Greyhound would be
dog's-
the 55-mile-an-hour club.
Oh, okay. So what is it when you put your toe in a dog's butt?
That's just a mistake.
Bad aim.
Bad. It's called wear shoes from now on.
Yep.
Never kick a dog in flip flops or barefoot.
Brings a whole new meaning to kicking your dog's ass.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow. Does your
So
toe
what?
still stink?
So what would your sex be? We've tried this before and we never get anywhere. I made up the whole 55-mile-an-hour club.
Oh, God.
So what is it to have sex in a porta john? What would that be called? Blues Clues?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it,
Disgusting.
but it's disgusting.
A Jiffy Johnny? I mean,
Nah.
what would sex in a porta john be?
Um,
A mistake?
a porta bad choice.
Anybody? Where's the funny today?
Now, have you ever seen a porta john in the Middle East or
No.
Southwest Asia?
No.
There's no place to sit down. It's only about that high off the ground, and it's got 2 feet that are kind of like that and a hole. So you squat.
Then why's it got 2 feet?
No, just place for your feet.
Oh, okay.
You know how like in a porta john it's like that high and you sit down.
So,
Pretty gross.
so
Or
over
you
here
pee.
we try to make you comfortable. Over there, there's no
No,
getting
hang on,
comfortable.
I'm gonna try to bring up some pictures of all this stuff. Yeah, so
We got to make a phone call.
the first time I did that, it was borderline scary. I walked in there and I went, "Hey, this one's broken. There's no place to pate." Am I doing this? You doing this? What's up? Okay.
And then,
Hello.
Hello, I am trying to reach Chris.
He's not here.
Chris is not here.
Nah, he left.
He does not owe me any money or anything. He's certainly not there.
What's up?
What's going on with you?
Oh, just driving.
I heard it is your birthday today.
Yes, I believe it is. Well, no, it's tomorrow.
Oh, see, you do not know when your birthday is?
You're a day early.
How old are you, man?
it's better than your wife saying she's 3 days late.
Oh,
Yeah.
horseshoe, hanger nades, and dates. How old are you, man?
45.
Damn, you're an old man.
Golly, no wonder he's gray.
Farting dirt.
I wasn't great until I got married and had kids.
Oh, dude, no sex for
And,
your birthday.
and are you in the car with all of them too?
No, just the wife.
Okay, because I was thinking if you were driving, this could get dangerous.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now,
Well, hey,
she had texted us saying tomorrow's your birthday, so I
Yeah.
had to get you now because we're not doing a show tomorrow.
yeah, thank God we're going live. Well, are we? Are
I
we
don't know what we're doing.
We're not
tomorrow.
doing
I mean, I
live,
know
though.
we're going to do the K9 event tomorrow.
Yeah.
So where are you off to, my dear brother?
From
I
another.
have no idea. She won't tell me.
Oh, that's even better.
That's
so
scary.
So she has secretly
Sexy.
planned something, and she just telling you the lefts and the rights.
Are you blindfolded?
Guys,
He's driving.
Cool.
The GPS.
yeah.
Hey, DJ Scotty.
Good morning.
Hey, what am I? Chopped liver?
Morning.
Well, she had texted to tell us because she knew that we were probably going to forget to do it.
I'm military Mike. I'm kind of big.
Oh,
I'm kind of important around
Shut
here.
up.
I'm military guy.
Hey, thank you.
She said
Military
military
guy.
Chris's wife.
Twilight guy.
And the Twilight guy.
I'll take
That's
that.
why, yeah.
And then that redneck guy.
And then
I'm not a guy.
You
Oh,
do,
she just leaves me hanging.
It's because she's on her phone.
Chris, I just want you to know, man.
Sorry.
You know you're live, right? You're live on the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we just wanted to really call
Coming
and wish you a happy birthday and be very careful going wherever she takes you. And listen, if it involves, well, let me word it this way: when you put something in the trunk, you didn't see a tarp and a shovel, did you?
No, there's something in the trunk, and she won't even let me know what's in the trunk.
I know what's in the trunk.
Oh my God!
Can you
see?
say chloroform?
Leather.
Okay, but let me just put that out there since we're on the radio. You know, if he doesn't come back, we've been struggling with our marriage, and he says he was going to leave me for another woman. So I'm just saying.
Wow. Does this handkerchief
doesn't
smell like
come
chloroform?
It means he's led me into another state.
Hey, Jack.
Chris, I need you to know this. This is being recorded
Yeah.
as an MP3 and also on video.
Turn on the GPS on your phone.
We will at
Abort.
least have the evidence to turn into the police. It's not going to help you once you're dead, but we'll at least be able to turn her in.
If you're in the trunk,
That's
unscrew
got
the
it.
cap and punch
And it's
the
really
light.
tough to prove
No,
without a
he's gonna
body.
have a heart attack.
I'll
Oh my
write you in on my will because I'm sure my insurance just got up.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
Wow.
sure. Plug for that insurance company
It gets weirder and weirder working in this place.
every day, right? You
Yeah,
thought the joke of you killing a Girl Scout was funny. This is
Man,
really happening here.
I've told that joke so many times, you know, and I always get them with the whole, I got the uniform. And now it's just like, that's like a two.
That's like nothing to a guy that just says she's taking me somewhere I don't know and she won't let me look in the trunk, which means there's like a pick, a shovel, a tarp,
dude,
gasoline.
If there is a
Bleach.
gun pointed at your head, say the dog flies over the moon at midnight.
Listen,
I'm not singing this guy happy birthday. It ain't happening.
if you just dial back in a few seconds and we don't hear nothing, we'll know what that means.
Describe where you are.
Just keep checking in on me, okay?
Yeah, he's going to be texting. Turn left again. We've made 4 lefts and 3 rights, and we drove like over some railroad tracks because I could hear the noise.
I can smell the ocean.
I can smell the. I hear bells.
Are those
I have the
seagulls?
location thing on my iPhone.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good deal.
I'm gonna make sure we're gonna start tracking you on the
Some-
lost my phone stuff.
Apple track me.
That's right.
But here's the thing. It's in my name, and I've already had that cut off.
Oh
my
my
God.
God, she's got this planned.
Dude, turn around.
No,
Turn
I
around.
don't have a
Turn-
plan. I was trying to surprise my husband.
She's well, look, she's probably not gonna kill you today. She'll probably wait till tomorrow, so that on the headstone you came in one day and left on the same day. So
Oh my God.
you do know you have at least another what that was 9 o'clock. So you got several hours before midnight.
And
Just know at the stroke of midnight, Cinderella,
yeah,
it's
and,
over.
and ma'am, just so you know, if you do kill him on his birthday, that's easy to prove premeditation.
I know, but y'all wasn't listening. I think he might leave me, is what he said.
Dude, at
This is
11:50,
another day.
I'm telling you, at 11:50, you need to get a big case of diarrhea. You can't poop in the hotel room because you don't want to stink it up, and you need to go to the lobby. Key word: get
Poop
out of
in the
room.
lobby.
Key word: get out of the room and run
Into
to the car.
lobby.
Poop in the lobby. DNA.
If she tells you to wait in the room while she goes and gets whatever it is out of the trunk, that's the time to run too.
In fact, I would say, hey, we need to get some gas. You guys want some Cheetos? And
If-
I'd take off.
Right.
running.
If all of a sudden she decides to get real kinky with you and you see a bunch of white scarves come out and she tries to tie you to the bed, just know she's tying you to the bed.
It's a little bit of detail there, isn't it? There,
I'm
GJ
just
Scott?
saying.
Have you been here before?
I'm just saying, if all of a sudden you see a bunch of Elvis-looking scarves come out,
What the hell?
realize you're really not going to Graceland. She's gonna get rid of you.
Oh my God. Elvis scarves.
I'm just saying.
If she ties you down with the Wicked Witch of the West's stockings,
She might try to kill you.
she might be
We're
trying to
going
kill you.
north somewhere.
What?
We're heading north somewhere.
See, they're heading to Graceland. I told you.
Yeah, no, she's heading way into the mountains, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Scott, there could be maybe a swing, and there, sometimes people have accidents on
Oh my
the
God.
sex swing.
Good
You know?
God, dude.
Okay.
Do not let her put that ball gag in your mouth, dude.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Lack of oxygen does not increase organic peak.
She's gonna claim that you had a seizure while the ball gag was in your mouth, and that's how you swallowed your tongue. I'm telling you, watch out.
It didn't work for the Caradine brothers.
Don't have sushi tonight. She's gonna make sure there's poison in that.
Blowfish,
Yeah, you gave me away.
pufferfish. You ever seen a
Jesus
pufferfish?
Christ, this poor guy.
Something new to try.
It puts on the
Look,
lotion.
Look, it doesn't sound good, man. Just start speeding up and hit something.
Listen, if you go really fast, the cops will pull you over. And when he says, "Is everything okay?" you just need to keep winking with his left eye. Do not say it's a nervous twitch.
Right, and go danger, stranger, danger, stranger. It works for me.
There's a policeman there. Let me
Listen, I'm going to tell you how you handle this. When the cop pulls you over, you keep saying, "Me and my very loving, trusting wife are on a vacay." He's going to know you're full of crap right then, and he'll know something's wrong. Me and my wife are going for an extremely romantic getaway. He'll be like, something's got to be wrong.
238.49.
Yeah.
We got another one being abducted.
We got a 187.5 in progress.
Yeah, 5150, 5150.
1013.
All right, brother. Well, we just wanted to call and wish you a very happy birthday.
Do you want us to sing
Thank
to you?
y'all.
It's one of the options. Do you want us to sing to you?
Do you want us to sing
Yeah.
to you?
Okay. All right.
Are
guys
you ready?
The dog flies over the moon at midnight. The dog.
The eagle has
flies
lost
over
him.
the moon at midnight.
What is it? Baby buggy bumper bumpers.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Are we ready? Are we warmed up, Greg?
Already. Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris's homicidal wife. Happy birthday to you. Danger stranger.
That was awesome.
Well, look, y'all have a great, Chris, just be careful. Have a great weekend.
Hey, it's your last day on Earth. Have as much fun as you possibly can. God, if something really happens, I'm
Just
gonna feel
remember the
bad.
headstone will say he came and went.
On the same day.
He definitely came in with, trust me.
Oh!
Okay, and now
We
switching
thought that
to the
was-
weather.
We thought that was bird crap on the windshield. All right, well, you have a great weekend. Y'all be careful.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
Wow, that's like a Monica Lewinsky drive. On that note, I think we need to take a break. And just since we were discussing something on the windshield, we probably should play the car wash.
I was gonna say.
I'm just saying.
Car wash,
At
yeah.
I was gonna
At
say
the new
staying
car
alive.
wash. Oh, yes. Wouldn't that be funny?
Staying alive. There's a
Goes
lot
out
of
to
songs.
Chris.
You ever heard that song by DOA? It talks about riding down the
We
ambulance
have a
and done.
buzz now.
We have a buzz? Did
It's-
y'all,
I'll
I
bring
hear a
watch.
buzz.
did y'all get stoned during the break or what?
No,
no.
That's just Stephanie.
Well, that is.
no.
Nobody ever
not
invites me.
We don't like.
Here, I'm gonna play this song because I don't have time to find Staying Live. We'll be right back. This next song goes out to Ravens Renovation. What might be left of it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Does anybody hear any music?
Huh?
Okay.
Because I just had to turn down. That was funny. Singing of Happy Birthday. Good.
And you know what? That's just so much funnier and better than the prank. Yeah.
We got crazy because we did too many.
Yeah, but today is Tim Wade's birthday.
And they went too long. And
Yes.
they ended up being, you know what, to really make it funny, you almost had to get insulted, or you had to
Yeah.
insult their intelligence. And it stopped working, but I'm glad it did.
I am legally blind.
Our guest is here. No, it's okay. You can. It's okay. They're coming around. They've already. He's already been here before.
Yes, he's doing it. He's being polite. So,
but I thought it was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh my God.
I didn't think he knew Andrew was coming.
Oh my. He's so mean. God, he is so mean.
Oh! Stay that!
She couldn't even get her foot up high enough to kick me. I'll kick you right in the ankle. Look. Watch everybody on video. Come here, Steph. Kick me right there in the ass. Watch where her foot goes. She keeps kicking me in my leg. She's barely getting under where my wallet. Ow, that was my bunghole.
It's like getting beaten up by an Oompa-Loop.
Look, she keeps trying to kick me. These short, stubby legs are hitting me in my leg. Come here, kick me one more time. Try to kick me. Hold on, come back here in video because people need to see this. Hold on, I'm gonna move. Let me do. This is too damn funny not.
No,
this is too funny not to do this.
you're being mean.
Watch this. I'm gonna move the camera because this is too freaking funny. Hang on.
You're being mean.
Stephanie is trying to kick me. Yell that to the mic, Mike.
What?
Mike, into the mic. I need to know how we're gonna sell this.
Okay.
So Stephanie's explain this. Stephanie's trying to kick me in the butt. Come here, Stephanie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So short. Get over here where they
today,
can see the
In this corner, we've got.
so short.
today at Just for Fun Wrestling, we've got DJ Scotty versus the Oompa Loompa.
Hold on to the chair. Get over here without holding on.
DJ Stephanie Redneck Stephanie has put her hair in a ponytail.
She keeps trying to kick
She has been
me
going to
in
the,
my ass.
she's going to the gym and
Wait, don't lean on nothing. Just
Just-
like this.
yeah, it's not kung fu,
Don't
it's
lean on nothing.
chunk fu. Ready? One, oh, there! Oh my God! Woo! It got waist high.
Right, you got that.
This
Ow! You still got me in my leg.
this is a sad state of affairs. Oh, right, tennis shoe in the butt. That was an. Oh man! And you know what's so weird is your dogs are jealous back there. Oh my God! I'm freaking going home, ladies and gentlemen. This is Military Mike, and I'm signing off. Oh my God! Oh geez, don't go back live. If you have got to subscribe to this YouTube channel, it's freaking insane. These people are crazy. Okay, now the intern and Redneck Stephanie are arguing over the camera position. Your butt has got to hurt by now. You have been taking a lot of shoe up the butt. That is a lot of shoe to go in your butt today. Oh, I know. I hate it when I laugh. I pee a little too. All right, we'll be going back live.
Look.
Yeah, you got him walking funny.
But the funny thing is like the first 14 times that she tried to kick me, she couldn't get her foot high enough. Oompa Loompas are dangerous creatures.
Start a fight with a freaking midget, you get what you get. That's why I don't do 69 with it.
Oh my God. Hey, would you turn that camera a little bit so that it gets more towards your side? Excuse me. Nope. Go back a little bit more.
That was disgusting.
Get it where it's barely showing the door.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, not quite that much. Keep going a little back towards you, a little back towards you, a little towards you. Whoa, that looks pretty decent. We'll see in a second.
Okay, look. Oh man.
I got a headache now. I laughed so dang hard. Anybody that just watched the video, golly.
The sad state
The things that we do on commercials alone are insane. And illegal in 14 countries. States, I mean. Probably countries as well.
You see this? Look. Engine failure. You die.
Yeah. I see what you're saying now. And then flare it there at the end.
Oh, here's. Oh, we're going back live.
Man, if y'all ain't watching video, y'all missed it. Steph tried to kick me in my butt, right?
It didn't happen.
And it was my leg. And then a few minutes later, or a few seconds later, I'm like, look, you try that again. And she could not literally kick my butt until she leaned on the table and tilted her body at a 45-degree angle to try to get her leg to go that high.
It was sad.
It took like 14 tries for her to kick it, and then she kicked me right in the bunghole.
Yeah, her shoe was gone.
Her shoe disappeared. Yeah. I felt violated. Do I owe you any money? Because I felt like I should have paid for that.
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom and clean the off my shoe.
Oh, my God. And Joey DeVoice says he's not going to make it today. By the way, he just now woke up. He didn't sleep very well, so I was just letting everybody know.
That was a
All right, Steph, I hear we have a guest coming in the studio.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, we have Andrew James coming in for Southern Fried Wrestling.
All right.
He's going to come and unveil their new web page?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, rather. They've remastered their website. If you could, sir, adjust that just a little bit. That'd be you. Video, sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were talking to
Andrew. No, just go a little more towards him because that's plenty because that's got him and you.
And you're gonna need.
Of course, you might have went too far, but we'll see.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm on new muting it to make sure he can hear and talk really good. All right, there we go.
Can you hear?
How y'all doing this morning?
Good. How about you?
Pretty well.
Doing well.
You do realize what you've gotten yourself into.
We got a phone call just that quick. Hang on, just 1 second. Just for fun radio.
I can hear something.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Try that again.
Happy frigid Friday morning to you.
What's happening? Can I dial you back in a second, or are you on break, or?
Call me whenever you wish.
All right, give me just a few seconds. We just had a guest just now sit down and start talking.
I will let him talk then.
All right, thank you, sir. We'll call you right back.
See how
Love
rude
you
we are.
guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that. And that's one of our great listeners, Jeff. He's up in New Jersey, so he only gets to call in here and there. But I just hated to stop you right in the middle of getting started. So let's go for it.
All right, it's your show. It's fine. No,
yes,
I know
Steph. Remember that.
It is not his show.
And it's actually probably going to be a lot better than my last visit. We had some very competent
interns.
How would you say charismatic people that like to talk?
They're pretty wild.
They like to blab their freaking mouths.
They like to shout.
Yeah, you don't have to refer to me as the anything.
Yeah, because I think the word "the" was emphasized way too much.
God.
Yeah.
And the doctor was a quack, and I just don't even mean to make that as the joke.
Freaking nerd. That's what he was.
And the guys calling in starting trouble.
He worries me like one of them doctors that would like abduct people and like transplant eyes on people and stuff. You know, just that weird.
He's like a bad villain in a really bad movie.
Yes, exactly.
And then Maverick tried to size me up like he was somebody.
Oh my god.
Was that the Black Power Ranger?
Oh, are we going there again?
I'm about to start ref school. So
oh my god. Yeah. So how's that going on that website you got going today?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been working on it for quite a while now, about 3 weeks, and it's ready to go. I've let everybody know that we were going to unveil it on your station today.
Cool.
So we probably have people from Florida to who knows where.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Listening this morning. And hopefully some of them are on the live stream watching the feed as well.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Anyway, it's been a little struggle getting everything together, but it's ready. And we told them we were going to unveil no later than your show ending today. So if you guys want, I'm ready to give out the web address.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm right here.
I have a couple. We made a tiny URL link, make it a little easier to find, because we're going to get our domain name settled later.
Okay.
So, the tiny URL is tinyurl.com /
tinyurl
LN5KAQD
Alpha Quebec Delta. .com?
Well, the tiny URL. Let me
Okay.
fix this.
No, we're good. We're good. I got you.
tinyurl.com.
Cool.
But that's all in lowercase. I just write in all capitals. For everybody else, if that's a little bit too much trouble to follow as they post it on the website,
Yeah.
you can also go to Neo, NEO 107.wix. That's WIX.com. That's why we got a tiny URL, because we haven't got a domain name yet. That sounds kind of silly.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I want to still borrow this. Do you know who I was on the phone with yesterday?
I could not tell you.
I'm not going to say his name, but I was on the phone with one of the co-founders of Wix.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking
That's
about
cool.
we're going to do some stuff on the show, but
Okay.
yeah, that is so weird to see that, because this is getting really big. Wix is getting huge, and so we're talking. And he goes, "Yeah, when we co-founded Wix," I'm like, "Wait, you co-founded Wix?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh,
That's pretty cool.
hold on, I'm not done yet. I got
Y'all keep going. I got to adjust 2 lights real quick. Keep going.
Oh, we're adjusting lights too. Oh, that's
So-
right. We're on live video.
I'm trying to pull the website up here as we're speaking. So what all can you do on the website?
All right. Well, just to give you an idea, we've got just videos. We've got wrestler profiles, a roster, and each roster is going to give you stats. It's going to give you the wrestler's entrance music. You can listen to that. We're going to have photos and videos on those as well, so you can really get to know a lot of information. For example, SOCW this year is Hall of Faming quite a few legends that are part of our business. And the first Hall of Fame inductee was a man named Billy Jack, who's been wrestling for 26 years. And on his profile, you'll learn things like he's also a dirt track racer.
Oh, cool.
You'll know that he's worked with people that you've heard of your whole life growing up in the wrestling business. He's been in 2 movies. He's actually a character in the Sony video game Backyard Wrestling 2. These kind of cool facts you can learn on the website about your different stars in SOCW. We have something that I'm getting a real kick out of so far. Menu at the top, there's a live feed link. If you go to the live feed, this is a new piece of technology. There's a website out there called moment.me. And what they'll do is you can basically link it to your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever you like, and create an event. And anybody on the internet, particularly social networks, that pull up that live feed, add a photo, video, a comment, anything like that, particularly if it's hashtagged SOCW, is going to show up in that live feed instantaneously. So when we have live events like tomorrow, Aftershock in Monroe, Georgia, every time somebody takes a photograph, every time somebody takes a short video clip of a wrestling match, it's going to show up in our feed on the site, and they'll be able to comment on it at will.
Awesome.
Cool.
I just got a text message from Jesus.
Already.
He calls the show.
He calls them.
And I have a direct line with him, and he has looked at your website, and he would like to critique it. He said he'll be available in a minute, but probably, I don't know if he's going to call in. He'll probably call in, or I'll have to call him. It's a special number, long distance, obviously. He does not care for the flames on the letters.
Okay, yeah.
He said,
well, we were actually not going for demonic. We were going for fried.
okay, well,
So-
there's a real good chance you'll get to explain that to him. Because like,
I didn't realize you're on speaking terms with Jesus. That's great.
oh, absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely.
he called in yesterday, and we were like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, yeah, in fact,
Yeah, apparently it's a new relationship I don't think any of us really knew about.
tell
well-
me one thing. Does Jesus sound like somebody interesting, like Don Rickles, or does he sound like maybe Bane from the Batman movies?
No, he is very. It's weird. It's very heavenly, and there's like
It's very confusing.
yes, because when you ask him a question, he ponders for a moment, and then he gives
I
you,
really don't think it's a ponder. I think it takes a minute to get that phone call out there.
it's very
Well, also this is Jesus talking. I mean, you should wait.
That's
For
right.
what he
It's
has
worth
to say.
waiting.
yeah, absolutely.
And who are we to rush him?
Oh, yeah.
There's that.
So
There's
wow,
that.
we went south.
Speaking
Or
of South,
Southern,
you were
yeah.
talking about flames, sir.
Well, no, and I get you, but I get you with the if you're in the South, you know about fried food, man. That's all there is to
Oh,
it.
my God.
I love country
So
fried
hungry.
steak, man. Every time you guys
As
say,
did you see him start rubbing his
Yes,
belly as he
yeah.
said the words?
yeah, perverts rub their junk. I'm fat. I rub my belly. Get over it,
Boy, he went there.
Oh no, man! God, you know how you could really blow this whole thing out? I mean, just be so popular if you served country fried steak at the
Yes, because
I will work on that immediately.
Yeah, because those
put that on there.
I don't know how we're going to add that to the store because
well, that big hoser that was here the other day.
Hoser.
Yeah, hoser.
Can you
my
get
God?
Can you get country fried steak UPS ground?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You just got to add water to it. Make that gravy.
It's rehydrated right in
That's
your front door.
exactly.
But who was the guy that was sitting over where Twiler is right now the other
Which
day?
one?
Jagged Edge, is that what his name was?
Yeah.
The
Jagged Edge. That
The
dude
Jagged
has
Edge.
issues, man.
Well, again, back
Do you
to
think- do you think
what
it was-
we do offer. Some folks are going to have to learn a little bit about forums on our website. Our website has forums. They're a little bit, if you're new to forums, they're kind of like Facebook, a little bit more involved. You can do a little bit more with them. But we actually have some forums set up where you can literally start a thread, a conversation with a wrestler.
Oh, wow.
Where you can,
Kinda
of
like-
course, this is going to take time for everybody to register for the forums. and get going.
So
But,
it's a forum.
It is, well, it's on the internet. Yeah, it's a forum.
Like yeah. Because I thought you were saying form.
It's
Oh, no.
it's
Like an application.
It's like a link you click on. You have a discussion with other
Microphone,
fans.
sorry, microphone, sorry.
and-
Yeah, what? You're a
In
freaking
that
intern and
Twilight.
you're 4 feet away from your microphone.
No,
You got very tender sounding because you were too far behind
Yeah,
the mic. We're
tender.
not trying to correct you. Just
I am.
no.
Freaking
It's fine.
tender. That's your new nickname.
Hey guys, maybe we should wait till Jesus comes on and he can correct. you.
yeah, right. Yeah, who are we?
To judge, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he's ready.
Well, I didn't say
oh, wow.
get on the mic.
He
You're
wants
wrong.
the other
Wow.
URL too. He just said, "What is the other URL?" So let
Oh,
me
that's-
send that to him real quick.
And the site looks I'm just clicking on all the different
Ain't it cool?
buttons here.
Did you
pretty
share it
cool.
on Facebook?
Yes, I did. It's on our Facebook site for our listeners.
Well, the reason I say that way I can
Yeah, you
shoot
can
over
click
to
on
it
it and
real
bring it up on
quick
our
and bring it
YouTube.
up on our.
Why
our
I sent
stuff.
Jesus the URL. This is kind of weird, but yeah.
You have any questions so far, Stephanie?
No, I'm just looking.
I think it's pretty cool, yeah.
it's pretty neat.
Definitely interactive.
And so you did all this,
Yeah.
all by yourself.
Oh, well, you have to understand he was speaking about Wix.com before.
Uh-huh.
They, for a service that allows you to A, run a free website of your own, or B, upgrade and get your domain name and all that good stuff and become a real website. They offer just an incredible amount of tools and applications. And if you happen to already be sort of a graphic designer and already familiar with web design, it just streamlines the whole process. It's very, very easy to follow, very easy to put a site together. So I don't mind plugging Wix.com at all because they're just a fantastic service.
A long time ago, what Microsoft had Front Page, and it was, oh God. Yeah, but before that, you had to bang out code or steal code.
Yeah, I have built out code, and I've worked on sites that were like really just really complex PHP and all that stuff. This is so much more fun because this allows you to really focus on design.
GoDaddy gave that a try, but it's like
nobody's done it as well. As Wix so far, I
God,
don't think.
GoDaddy is horrible. I mean, they'll host your site, but when you use their templates for stores and stuff, it just they all look the same. It's just pitiful. But see, your site's got a lot of activity going on there and some crazy pictures. You know what? I think people go to the internet not so much to read. I mean, I read the news and all, but I think they like to look at stuff in videotapes and junk like that.
I'm going to switch to YouTube over for everybody that's watching YouTube. I'm going to show you their page.
Oh, you
since
gotta
we're discussing it.
Gotta go to
so
YouTube.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going what you were saying. I just wanted to squeeze that in.
Is this not awesome?
Yeah,
that's set up.
awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we need
that is
another
a good looking page.
Yeah.
Man, look who the big guy is, right? Let me get my mouse over there. Look who the first big guy is. How
Yep,
about that?
that's AJ.
That is
That's the
AJ
guy who's
Steele,
gonna-
yes, sir.
That's the guy who's gonna
Some of
beat
these
the crap
links,
out of
we're going to
Is
be
that-
building. We're going to be building the roster profiles quite a bit after the show tomorrow. We need to get with some of the wrestlers to get them put in. So right now we only have about 5 or 6 people on the roster. If you were to click on Maverick there with the
Hey,
skulls,
yeah, I was going to say, look
it
at
would
the,
actually go straight to his profile.
the goober
page.
with the mask on.
Right.
That's the Black Power Ranger.
What a joke.
Right. So you weren't saying the black guy was the Black Power Ranger because that's the way I took it.
A week later, the boss.
So you're
figures it
saying
out.
the dude with the mask on was the Black Power Ranger because he was because he was dressed
and he
all
had
in black.
black gloves. and
Okay,
black
okay.
mask
Well,
and-
now I was a little confused because I thought you were getting a little racist on
a
us.
little confused. Hey, you know what I like about the site? I'm gonna be honest with you. And I used to own a company called Hyperlinks. Tell you how long I've been in this. Okay, check this out. You have matched the background with your fonts. Excellent.
Okay, and
I
our
appreciate that,
listeners
sir.
are kind of curious of what all that's about.
Then you need to go to YouTube. If you're a listener and you don't know what I'm talking about, then
just how about
stop whatever you're
how
doing.
about you just forget about it? Remember, there's people listening from a radio, and you need to describe what it is you're talking about.
How about this? It's Friday. I want you to stop working.
So the guy
whatever
driving
you're
down 285, it's
yeah.
just, you know.
Well, if he doesn't have a car with a TV in
Pull
it.
over.
Yeah. Pull exactly. Thank you.
Pull
Thank you.
over.
And I want you I'm clipped. And I want you to go to YouTube. Look at that. That is freaking awesome.
Yes, it is.
That is an awesome site. You need to go to YouTube and you need to subscribe to our channel. And then obviously you got to look up this. Now, you guys, other than you're registering for the forums, do you have like a newsletter or a club?
We may actually add that later, but what we do have is Facebook and Twitter all over the website.
Excellent.
Now, our Twitter obviously goes straight to the SFCW Twitter, but the Facebook links are all going to go to our fan club page, which is we don't want to replace that with this website at all. We actually want to augment that Facebook page. It is probably, gosh, I can't remember how many likes that fan club page has at the moment, but it is huge traffic. Every day of the week, there's constantly articles, there's constantly fan club contests. And so we're going to be pushing them as much as pushing the website. So
things like this explode. You do realize that, right?
I do realize that. I really hope it does, because I got to tell you, if I'm not a lifetime fan wrestler, my family, certain members of my family watched it when I was young, but I didn't always find myself around it. I didn't know it as well as some people I know now.
Right.
My best friend of 14 years got me into it quite a while back, and let me tell you something. You can watch WWE all week, but when you see independent wrestling live in your face, it's a whole different ball game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, it is something else. It is really cool. And if you have the honor and the distinction to be able to meet and talk to these guys behind the scenes, they are some honorable, just
Very
fantastic
nice.
people. They really are. So to be a part of the organization, be able to work with them. I started with them a year ago in March of last year. Started helping them build up and tear down the rings. Became a member of security. I've worked with them in those functions for about a year, and they noticed the talents I had to offer and had brought me up higher in the organization in order to use those talents. And so you're darn right. I hope this just explodes. I hope it goes viral.
Yeah, I think you've got a key there. And then using social media to augment or to shore up everything else is absolutely positively the business model that's currently in place.
I tell you,
and something like this is, you're absolutely right. Is these guys, one, they're athletes. And I was talking to Lobo about that because we're the same age. I'm like, dude, I shook his hand and it's like freaking shaking a wrought iron. Guys, it works out a lot now. But on top of that, these guys get out and do that. I know they ain't getting paid a whole lot. So they're out there doing it, and they love to entertain and all that other stuff. But you're absolutely right. You get them behind the scenes, and you find out what charities they're working for.
Absolutely.
And you find out what organizations they're involved in. And these guys are going out and doing this stuff just because. Just because they
we have a wrestler in SOCW, as a matter of fact, named Terry the Rocker Lawler. He's been a wrestler for years and years. He is brother to Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, okay.
He has another brother named Steve the Brawler Lawler. Terry, the whole family's wrestlers. Yeah.
That Christmas party.
Terry the Rocker Lawler has spent his entire career donating to charity in various ways. This last year, we had a breast cancer event that the ring for the event was donated. All the wrestlers who were in the show donated their time.
Isn't that great?
I mean, the entire promotion donated everything just for breast cancer, and they raised around $2,000 in about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, they sure did. So
wow.
I totally agree with what you're saying. They're a great group of people to get to know. You'd be amazed how polite and just respectful they are as people. And
but we don't want to know about that.
And then of course there's people, other people you've met, you find to have the opposite side of the coin. They're a little
I was about to say,
a little
I'm sure
chaotic. Yeah.
You've met some of them, and I bet Maverick's probably up there on the list.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you right now, one of the people, and for example, that I've met recently, I got to tell you a little bit about him. He used to be a member of an affiliation, a little group inside SSCW, and his group was the Elite Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
And the members are Nigel Sherrod, Sugar Shane, Justin Legend, and their new bodyguard Maverick. That was the gentleman that was here the other day.
Yeah.
Justin Legend, I'm not going to go into all the gory details, but essentially, Justin Legend was betrayed by the Elite Revolution, or maybe he betrayed them. Depends on your point of view. And Justin, sort of in the midst of this stuff happening, actually broke the fibula of one of his legs. And we're talking, it was totally snapped. We have a video somewhere that we'll put up on the site later that actually shows you the moment.
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
Justin Legend's roster, by the way, is on the website now. He has gone through 8 surgeries due to complications from just, I think it was a staph infection of some kind.
Oh, God, those are horrible.
Yeah. 3 of those 8 surgeries were all within a 3-day period.
Oh my
You know, they say if you go to a hospital, you have a serious chance of catching a staph. You know,
definitely.
So
Well, he let me tell you, when the break to his leg happened, he got up and finished the match. He had to be helped out of the arena, but he finished the match and he won that match.
Cool.
Okay, so flash forward a few months. Now he's coming off the crutches. He's starting to return to the public eye, and he gets into this feud with the Elite Revolution. Because of that, he hasn't changed at all. He's still got a sort of a charisma, sort of a punk attitude, but he's become a fan favorite now. And he has just recently been announced as the acting commissioner of SFCW. A lot of people are wondering, as acting commissioner, does this mean he's going to handicap and punish match the Elite Revolution? We really don't know. We have to see where it goes.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Certainly.
You just did.
Was that a fart?
That was you. That was
not me. I will claim my farts in a second. The whole freaking table.
He was very professional. He kept going as I was choking on what I was just taking a sip of. That was you.
It shook up my soda.
Hey. Actually, that was my phone vibrating because I got a
Holy
message.
cow.
What do you got? D-cell batteries in that thing?
I was about to start telling you, hey, Jesus might call. Let's all be honest here.
Well, I'll tell you the
For
truth.
anybody that's not watching video, our guest was very professional. He kept going. But over here in the studio, Mike looks at me, and it looked like Mike just sharded. And we literally the guest kept speaking, and we were trying to be professional, but it sounded like somebody just sharked their pants.
I got to be honest. I paused for a split second when he rubbed his belly.
When he rubbed his belly, and the noise went off, and he rubbed his belly, so I knew it was him.
No, it was not.
Were you not sure if it was you?
Well, no.
That's what I'm asking.
I just want to make one thing perfectly clear.
I felt a
If I
wave.
fart, you will know I farted.
Yeah, but how did you hear the noise and then rub your belly and look at me like I did it?
Maybe I enjoy that stuff, but
Oh my God.
You know, usually you rub the lamp before the genie's released
I'm
from the
just
bottle.
telling you. People, y'all need to go back and watch today's video because you could see a state of confusion on Military Mike's face. Yet he looks at me like I did it, but he was wondering if he did it.
and you know I looked at him because something like that is going to come from him. You know, he's like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, because you would never.
yeah. Military Mike's asking the question. Stephanie supporting him. Twyler's half asleep. I'm going to rip one over here. Because you haven't taken your potty break today. It's almost
Yes, I
10.
did. I did this morning. Thank you very
there's
much.
air over your turd. I know what's going on.
Wow.
Poor
Thanks,
kid.
Okay,
caller.
he asked me if I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you had no idea.
I apologize, sir.
No.
The air
Here's a call. Let's see what this is about. Hello.
Hello. Caller.
Hello. Oh, hello.
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 Hello, my son.
Oh,
Jesus.
God. I mean,
Y'all better straighten
oh,
up.
geez. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Hello.
Hey, Jesus. We have a guest in the studio, but I think you probably already know that.
Of course I know that.
Yeah, he's not much on words. My Lord and Savior, did you have an opportunity to look at this website?
Let me reflect.
I'm not trying to rush you or anything.
Yeah, it's just a 3-hour show, God.
Hey, time is meaningless to Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours to us is like a blink.
I wanted to make sure that I set aside an appropriate amount of time for you this morning, and I was caught off guard a little bit. I was sitting on the throne.
Oh, that has a whole different meaning for Jesus.
Well, you know, I bet on his car the sticker says sheet happens too.
Yeah, I bet you your poop doesn't stink, huh, God?
No,
Of course
really.
not.
So our poor guest is like,
who's there to smell it? I mean,
well, angels. God, don't pick.
Oh, that throne.
What kind of questions do we have today?
Well, did you have an opportunity to look at the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling website?
Yes, I have.
And may I get your thoughts, please?
It depends on what the goal of the website is.
It's to
How do I answer that, God?
it's to enlighten people and get them to follow the wrestlers and to get a little more hands-on with the wrestlers and
stump Jesus.
and to purchase merchandise.
Well, I think the site in its current format is fine for people that are already familiar with Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, but other than that, you're going to have a difficult time and have to utilize some other channels to bring your client or your acquisition or your visitors up to where you'd like to see them.
Jesus, could you do that in, shall we say, layman or beginning disciples words?
redneckese for Steph.
Can you redneck that for me?
She needs the redneckinize.
We don't have redneck translate.
For the people that are familiar with the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling already, the site is absolutely right on line with what they need. However, if you're trying to bring new people or have more people become familiar with who you are, then you need to do some changes.
Well, just know that it is a work in progress. It's, after all, he's not God. He didn't build the world in 7 days.
6
At least 3 weeks into it so far. Yeah.
6.
6 days,
Yeah,
day
on
of
the
rest.
There you go. I'm sorry.
And Jesus, I have to point out that when you said your of the website, and we asked you to redneck it down, you just kind of repeated what you said the first time.
Well, that was redneck because you have to say it twice for them dum dums.
I see.
Oh my God.
No, don't say
She
that.
took that personally,
I'm
did she
sorry.
not?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
don't
Excuse
say
me.
oh my God when we're talking to Jesus, because he'll look for his father. So Jesus.
Let me turn this Gregorian chant down a little bit. I can't stand that stuff anyway. I was just my publicity people told me that it would be a good idea to have that going in the background.
So even Jesus has a PR person. See?
Oh, absolutely.
I told you.
What do you think the Pope
I
is?
told you. Well, I already told you what the Pope is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
But I'm not going to have that conversation with this dude on the phone.
This dude. Yeah. Yeah, and confession. Yeah, I call Jesus this dude.
Well, you know, I don't know. Most people build websites for one of two reasons. They want to give their current audience a means to participate more with what your business provides, or they're trying to generate a larger target audience. And websites are built accordingly. You either build it for number one or you build it for number two.
So
I'm ready for
your
some
number
number
2 and my number 2 are apparently different.
Well, it depends.
I'm sure
No, I don't wear any
he
content
eats angel food cake and you just eat angels. There's a
shit. I
difference.
eat devil's food cake.
Your
Well,
number
I don't mean to
two
interrupt
could
you.
be on. Your number two could be somebody's number one, I guess.
Are we still talking about websites?
No, I was
No,
curious.
we're completely gone. So
My number 2 looks like a number 1 after Chinese food.
Oh, boy. Jesus doesn't love the Chinese. So Jesus,
Oh my God.
he doesn't. I read it.
Wow.
I wrote it down and I read it.
Oh my God.
You know, I did a little social media myself.
Yes, you did, sir.
I had a Twitter account and I had a Facebook account, but it didn't go very well.
Why is that, sir?
Well, I had 12 followers.
Well,
disciples.
that and the Pope couldn't figure out how to make a profit off of it.
So did Thomas really doubted you, huh? Doubting Thomas, get it?
Huh.
They all really doubted me.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Jesus, we appreciate you calling in. We really do. And of course, you're always welcome to, but you know, we've got a job here. We've got to go back to work. And I know that there's got to be something you need to pay attention to. Syria.
Yeah, and we have
Syria.
a
He might be letting Bruce Almighty take care of it.
Syria. Obama.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
Obama.
I've noticed here lately that we've got a lot of people that are saving images of myself on their computer monitors.
Yes.
And we're really looking into that right now because it was never my intention to become a screen savior.
Jesus has a sense of humor.
And I'm trying to figure out if he's trying to figure out through his publicist if he can make a profit off of that.
I don't know.
Copyright,
Jesus,
trademark infringement.
Yeah, I see Jesus turning over some tables talking about profit.
I can just imagine Jesus sitting in heaven and saying,
Well,
if I had a nickel for every one of those candles with my face on it.
Yeah.
I do like the website. It's put together pretty decent.
Pretty decent. Okay.
Hey, coming from God, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
No. I mean, I like the functionality of the website. Everything appears good on it. I think that what should be evaluated is what the actual goal is for the website. If it's set up for people that are already familiar, it's perfect. If you're trying to set up to spread word, spread the knowledge of what it is that you're doing, I think it needs to have a little bit different format on the landing page.
Well, thank you very much, Jesus. And I would just like to point out one thing that I didn't know.
Hey, check out mine too. Let me know what you think of mine.
I rarely knew that you had a speech impediment. But okay, that's neither here nor there.
He can talk in multiple languages.
He can talk in tongues.
He has to dumb it down for you to understand.
Well, yeah. So, Jesus, what is can you give us some guidance today, and then we're going to have to let you go. Not all the way, but we're going to have to let you go for the day.
Guidance. What kind of guidance do you speak today?
I'm sorry, what was that, sir?
What kind of guidance do you speak today?
Well, it's Friday, and tomorrow we're doing a charity event called We Ride to Provide, where everybody's showing up. It's for the fallen canines from this year. And I believe there's 51 fallen canine. Now, some of them are from old age and stuff like that. But if you could give some guidance and praise there, and then there's also this one thing I've been talking about where we want to move the studio. We want to relocate the studio. If you could answer that prayer. What do you think?
No comment at this time.
I think you're always headed in the right direction when you pay it forward.
Good point. Thank you, Jesus. All right, sir. We're gonna have to let you go, and we're gonna kind of finish up here with the Southern fried chicken steak. Should have brought in samples, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, what else?
My tip for the day is to visit your local Catholic church.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you. We love
There's no reason to go see a proctologist when you can go to your local Catholic church.
Oh,
Reverend Bob.
Oh my God.
Reverend Bob.
Literally. Okay, thank you, Jesus. I guess he doesn't say bye. Jesus.
Who does he?
Jesus doesn't say bye.
You can go to Lollipop Bill. He's a good reverend
He doesn't
too.
say bye because he's always there watching.
That's right. All right, everybody, we're going to shoot off to a commercial actually because we did go over our 20-minute mark. Everybody have a good moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We may not play a song because that would put us another 5 minutes out, and we want to try to squeeze in as much as we can, right, Seth?
God, I hate when he's trying to be all
we'll be right back. That I got to be.
So who is Jesus?
We don't know. We don't know.
I'm the only one who has not met him.
Really?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
There can only be one.
He will not divulge his
We got to pee and we got to get dressed.
I got to tell you this, though. He is extremely very, very smart. That was weird when he started talking about the website. I'm like,
Oh no, he's completely right about the target audience and stuff too. He really is. Wait, what he doesn't know is that SOCW went from maybe 150 fans per venue to now we get about 425 every time. So anybody that's coming in from now on, this is going to be something they know about. So to build the target audience.
I think it's a cool website.
I think you guys are going to blow up. I really do. Let me ask you a question.
That full maverick
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
probably doesn't even know who Jesus is.
Okay, we have
Yeah, and you didn't have to shut the computer. I was just trying to say.
We can kind of.
I'm not using
it. Light wise was adjusted to the screen.
I got about 4,000 on my Facebook. We've got Twitter. Yeah, I saw the numbers.
So the young lady who has the other
YouTube. We're about to do a promotional video to further our YouTube. If we could just put a second clip.
Turn your face this way.
Something like that. And we kind
of
match together when we can.
But
for different events.
I don't see why not. We need to.
It doesn't really change.
Anything that I say as media partner it would be coming across as
the other lights that I'm being.
I have to get approval for anything that's
will
bigger than just the website. In other words,
well,
it wouldn't be hard to get.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we start, and I know these guys were doing it before, but this is a whole new crew, and we've got a little bit better setup now, and Stephanie can run point on this and be a direct contact. Just if we're going to go do something, if she could give you a shout, and you give them a shout, and see if anybody can participate. You see what I'm saying? We just that way we grow, and that's what we're trying to do. Right now.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to grow, we're trying to grow.
Like we have one of their wrestlers as a special guest.
Yeah, he just comes with us. If some, and then of course he promotes Southern
Fried Wrestling.
But people say because Southern Fried's hanging out with just for fun. And that's what we want.
Yeah,
so that's how we get there.
Totally.
I don't have mine in, so if you notice, I'm looking right at you. So that's not. So I can't wear mine in the headphones.
Oh,
and then he also had an idea about everything that we can talk about that once we get off air.
I'm going to hang out a few minutes after the show ends too. So.
Do you have volume control on
you? Well, it can be tuned.
I have to wear this thing, and they do it on the computer. They do my test, okay, and then they overlay, and then they hit a button and Bluetooth it, but I have no control of the volume.
Well, they actually plug mine into the computer as well. So, I think there's some that you can get a remote and you just hit a button and it changes.
See, Little Richard just got his, and I'm fixing to go. They test you all for free. They're going to do all the major tests for free because they want you to buy their stuff. But the cool thing is, it's going to show me how bad mine is. Like I know for a fact from doing electrical work, everybody throw the conduit down and that high ping. So between the ping and the guns, from guns and impact guns, and then Bluetooth. I noticed this one is a lot worse.
They have some now that are you're not going to jump in the ocean or a pool, but they're waterproof enough you can walk right through the rain or forget to take them off when you get in the shower.
Oh,
want to do anything to them?
If I'm out like on a summer day, I'm doing stuff and I get sweaty, it blocks it out.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to get.
So we should call these people and go down there and just do the free whatever and.
See how screwed up my hearing is?
Well, the thing I was getting at is turn it into an interview as well. Because it would just be interesting.
Yeah.
Got back in the United States.
19 seconds.
2-3 months later, they gave me a hearing aid, but then they disapproved my claim. Freaking VA.
And then we need to work into the other stuff.
What? What other stuff?
You'll see.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't.
And we're back.
We're back.
Nothing like watching a grown man have a temper tantrum.
What other stuff? I don't.
If you were supposed to know, we would tell you.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, see,
we're going for ice cream after the show. God.
Yeah.
Where? Cold Stone? What the hell?
What the hell is that?
Uh-oh.
We got something we got to
Oh, hell.
Here we go.
We got something we got to settle out.
Oh boy!
Look who's here. Your friend's back.
Don't put this fool on the mic.
Your
please.
friend's back.
Wanted to start talking about Justin Legend and the Elite Revolution.
Of course you did.
The Black
Please do.
Power
Please
Ranger.
do.
Does he have a mic?
Would
Give him
you
a
like a mic
microphone.
here?
He's here.
He's fixing to take a seat. Twilight. Well, you know, Twilight's going to give up his seat because he doesn't want to get smacked anyways.
I'm gonna leave. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Ladies
Twilight,
and
what did you do
Just
this
for Fun
time?
Radio and Nonsense.com.
You wanna go get a stool and come over here? We'll put these headphones back in.
That'd be cute.
You guys want me to step away?
Bring me the other headphones.
No, we're good. We're good. You're actually your security, right?
Well, yeah, before my current position, I sure am.
You want to call it security?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go back to our conversation before about how I threw you down the hallway like a 12-pack, but okay.
Ooh.
Just
Hey,
keep
get
in
the
mind
black.
it took 5 of you to do
No,
it.
that's-
And I'll say again, it took me to remove you from the room. It took the other 4 guys to like push your gigantic ego behind you.
Only because I have respect for the owner of this station. I'm not going to rearrange his furniture with your body right
All
now.
right. Well, just keep in mind, Maverick. Keep in mind.
Now,
You wouldn't know you were in a fight. when it was over.
There's got to be
Now.
something I could be downloading.
now let me
And you should show
set the
everybody here
record
some
straight.
respect anyway, because we just got a call from Jesus. okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
that?
Jesus.
You know, who is that?
Not
Exactly.
Jesus, but Jesus,
Exactly.
Who
Who
your
is that?
maker.
Who is that? You can see what happens when you wear a gray skull mask.
well,
He's actually your creator,
who is?
Jesus.
Who's that?
No, he's from Gray Skull.
Okay, look. I need to put something straight because the Elite Revolution did not betray Justin Legend. Justin Legend betrayed the Elite Revolution. Justin Legend is the one who has made things personal. And he has made things personal with our leader, Mr. Nigel Sherrod. He's made things personal with Sugar Shane. And most importantly, he's made things personal with me.
Can I ask an honest, serious question?
Please do.
How did he betray you guys?
Because he did not hold up his obligations, his contractual obligations to the Elite Revolution. He was not where he was supposed to be when he was supposed to be there.
He broke his leg.
Says him.
Says he.
I was
8
there.
surgeries later.
Wow.
I promise it really happened.
I was there.
This is a
I
fake
witnessed
cast.
it. I witnessed the
What?
so-called injury,
Uh,
and he walked out of the ring under his own power. So
I will
don't
see if
a
I will see if I
broken
can find the video and add that to the website for everybody,
That'd-
just so they can form their own opinion.
That'd
Just
be
form
great.
their own
That'd
opinion.
be great.
But so what you're saying is Nigel Sherrod and the Elite Revolution may have lost a title because Justin Legend was not where he was supposed to be when he was supposed to be there, and that he used a lame excuse.
like a broke leg.
Mr. Sherrod lost his title, yes, but then a month later, when Mr. Sherrod had his scheduled rematch against AJ Steele, it was because of Nigel Legend that distracted Nigel from the match that caused Nigel to lose his focus on the match and caused AJ to pick up the victory that night. And that was the night that he decided he was going to attack me from behind with the crutch.
I remember that. I was there. That's when you threw the
Course you
water
were.
on him.
Oh, well, actually, there was an
no,
event before that in
actually-
Royston, our second
Oh.
SFCW venue.
Actually,
Yeah.
the second time he was going to attack me from behind with a crutch, I took the crutch from him, and I will admit I underestimated Justin's ability. He got me, he choked me down, but I promise you, it will not happen again.
Can I just tell you, I was at security at that Royston show when Maverick was hit with that crutch. That was a real hospital crutch, and I'll say this for you: you can bend a piece of metal when it hits you. That's for sure.
But it didn't keep me down,
Nope.
and
No,
it
didn't.
took several of you and your security, and I use that term lightly, security. It took several of y'all to escort me backstage to keep me from getting my hands on Justin.
Well, that
Oh.
usually happens when you have a a really childish temper tantrum. You get a little out of control. Not you, anybody.
Well, yeah, that and
Yeah.
personal hygiene.
Of course.
So Justin is, since we're talking about Mr. Legend, and I use that term again very loosely, he keeps claiming that he's the new commissioner of SFCW and he holds the Elite Revolution's contract in his hand. Well, Mr. Legend, I hope you are listening, and I hope you have those contracts sitting out in front of you, sir. Because as a former member of the Elite Revolution, you know that we have ironclad contracts. There's nothing you can do. So, Mr.
Oh
Legend,
God, here comes the phone call.
so Mr. Legend, if you're listening, sir, just remember, luck runs out.
You know what? I've
Hold
got
on,
to tell
let me
you.
catch this just for fun radio.
Hey, Scotty, Craig Gill.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, how's it going down there these days?
Good. We're right in the middle of a dispute with some wrestlers. Are you listening?
I wouldn't be able to hear it when you. What kind of dispute are you having?
What? No. I said that we got the wrestlers in here that are having a dispute over the match that's coming up this Saturday night.
Hey, you've done some.
Okay.
You've done some executive protection work, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, he's done executive protection work and he's done bodyguard work.
Oh.
Please, if you're anywhere close by, swing by and take this guy out of the freaking studio. You can't understand a word he's saying.
You can't ask a call-in to come take care of a wrestler.
Craig's a buddy.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't
understand a word this guy's saying. Why do we have him here?
I can understand him.
What, you speak redneck and muffle? Is that muffle? Are you a muffler?
He can't help it. He's an old man and his hearing's gone.
Can I hit you back after the show, Greg?
Yeah, hit me back. I thought we talk about some website construction, some real estate.
Oh, okay.
Whatever we want to do.
All righty. We'll hit you back up here in a few minutes.
Sounds good, buddy.
Who gives a crap about a website?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes.
This is Maverick. You'll notice he's in the roster. He has a web page. Yeah.
Had.
Can you
he might not hear in a few minutes.
Can you click on it and bring it up on YouTube? That'd be awesome.
And did you say that was the?
That's what you should be doing.
No. What I said was, is that the one you called the Black Power Ranger?
Yes. Yeah. Well, he's not a Black Power Ranger. He's Great Skull.
There we go.
Well, see, the other night when Twinkle Toes over there was talking about Black Power Ranger, he was talking about the Jagged Edge, and we've already established that fact. We established that the other day when we were all in here.
Yeah. Now, which association am I going to referee training for? Is it this one?
Old Time.
Old Time. Okay. I wonder if my certification with them will cross over to Southern, and maybe I can do some reffing for them, because this is just.
I don't know. That's something.
How do you accuse somebody of not breaking their leg?
Because I was there.
It's real simple. You just heard it.
When the man can get up and walk out on his own 2 feet, his leg is not broken.
Oh, that bandana is way too tight, dude. Now, when they said you said that
do you see this, Tyler? Do you see this? He's not staring him down and coming across the table at him. What's the difference?
You know what? Because I have respect for former military and current military. As I've been trained by some of the best.
It's because he knows that I have.
There's a little bit of respect over there. Twinkle Toes is hiding behind Scotty. So
I'm not hiding. You want me? I'll come right. I'll sit right next to you if you want that.
He'll sit in your lap.
Wait a minute. No, we don't need to go there. We don't need to do that. I can tell you right now, we don't need to do that.
We don't. We really don't.
When I came in, you noticed Twinkle Toes got up and gave me a seat and went and hid behind Scotty.
Yeah, because I knew people couldn't friggin' hear you with that thing on your face.
Yeah. Is that real or is it prosthetic or? Just asking, dude. Don't be eyeballing me.
I just need to keep my anonymity. That's all it is.
Really? Your anonymity?
Well, think about it. If I'm coming after you on the street, I don't want you knowing that it's me when I grab a hold to you.
Underhanded tactics.
Yeah, but
it's not underhanded.
That is so underhanded. That's like
not
crooked.
Underhanded. How is it underhanded?
It's thug life crap. No, I know Skull stuff.
Wait a minute.
Now, how does Maverick associate?
So now
with
you're down
Skull?
to insulting the guest.
I'm the one who called in. Y'all do realize I was the one called in that day.
So that's really the guy that deserved the beat down.
He was here.
He wasn't here yet.
He wasn't here at that.
Oh,
moment.
when I called in?
Yeah, he didn't get to hear the sassy mouth that he hears now.
Sassy mouth?
Well, you know, gotta call it how you.
I called a lot of things, but never sassy.
Some of us went back and caught some of the earlier part of the stream, so I did catch when you called in.
Well, I just don't. I mean, I'm glad he has respect for military and stuff like that, but man, people that do underhanded stuff. You know what? If you're going to be a wrestler and you're going to be an athlete, man, you get up there and you're good, and you do the right thing. This anonymity and
you win by any
behind
means necessary, and it's only called cheating if you're caught.
Well, no, cheaters never lose.
That's right.
But yeah, who would want the belt that way? Who would want the title that way?
The Elite Revolution.
That's the reason we are the Elite Revolution, because we're better than you.
Oh God! And being trained by the Boy Scouts is not the military, dude.
Now, see, I didn't come in here to start any kind of trouble with you, Mr. Mike.
As soon as I came in, you started with him.
I came in to set the record straight on a few issues.
Toss out a few threads.
I'm not going to sit here and continue to be insulted.
Well, I don't think you have much of a choice. You couldn't even be insulted. So
wow. Man, you're just working on all cylinders today.
Well,
coming from an old man with a table between us.
Old man, he says.
Well, I mean, my age is 50. I can't do anything about that. But I mean, underhanded tactics. Just I just don't approve of them. I mean, take that thing off, show everybody who you are, and do the right thing, man.
I can't do that.
See,
I can't do that.
You've made a choice.
He's under contract.
I'm under
he
contract.
Can't do that.
Contract. Apparently, y'all break contracts all the time in Southern Fried Wrestling.
The Elite Revolution has me under a specific contract to be head of security, and I cannot effectively do my job when everybody knows exactly what I look like.
Come on, man. You kidding me, right? Hey, look, I'm gonna show you something.
If you're showing him you in Speedos again, that's a disgusting
that's a
picture.
video. That's me right there. You know where that is? That's Kabul International Airport, Kabul, Afghanistan. This is a security detail that
I promise that's 100% Photoshop.
Do you see any covering of my face? Do you see, you know why? Because
I see a little bit of blurry something.
Well, that's because your bandana's causing you to sweat or something. This is what honorable is. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I've already said that I respect every bit of the military.
I understand
so
that.
I'm not going to. I can't sit here and badmouth your.
Hey,
your
this is about the guest, not you.
Well, no, I know, but I'm trying to prove
this
a point
is
here.
about the website too. This isn't about honorable.
Jesus talked about the website.
Whatever.
He's happy. What I'm talking about is underhanded tactics.
I just love how the guy that only wants to be the ref is trying to.
Oh, I'm telling you,
that already proves that you're going to be dirty.
You do have to understand that is true. As a ref, you have to be very impassive. You have to treat him with as much respect as
that's gonna happen.
The hero.
You're going to be dirty because
that
means you're going to show favoritism to whoever he's wrestling. You already have a disadvantage already.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and say it right now.
Go ahead and get Mr. Sherrod to get the Elite Revolution's lawyers on this.
Go ahead, bring
make sure that if
I got jagged.
If you're
you got jagged by who?
Jag.
If you're scheduled to call a match with any member of the Elite Revolution, I'm going to make sure that decision is thrown out and won't stand.
Yeah, but if I do,
you can go hide and cower in the back back somewhere.
If I do get to, you are starting out with a disadvantage. I'm going to go ahead and just say it like that.
Mr. Sherrod, make sure if you're listening, Mr. Sherrod, make sure you have our legal team on this.
Bring them
on this matter immediately.
They're probably a bunch of mafia lawyers or something, some consiglierios or something.
Good God, you're disrespectful. I got a feeling you might get hit by a chair.
Lawyers that come from the greatest law schools in this country.
What's that?
Were any of them trained in Mexico, like Dr. Brock?
Grenada.
Now, see,
Dr. Quack got his
Dr.
degree.
Brock into this. Dr. Brock is an honest to God doctor, and he has several doctorates from all over the country.
Yeah, his PhD stand for Pizza Hut Delivers. That dude's a quack, man. He got his medical license in Grenada.
Yeah, you know how you get the Dr. Joseph Brock III off your doorstep? Pay him for the pizza.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I love it. Outstanding.
Lord have mercy.
See, people that don't cover up and all work.
Jagged Edge, if you're listening,
brush your teeth, dude.
I think you're going to put a couple of targets on a couple of people tomorrow night in Monroe.
By the way, it's the Jagged Edge.
Thank you for that correction. I'm sure he appreciates it too.
I just don't want him to come after you.
Me and Jagged, we had a conversation after the last show that we were here, and
did y'all get a room together?
Me and the Jagged Edge, we have an understanding.
I'm sure y'all do. Little salt and pepper thing going.
Man, you are just horrible today. Is this how you insult everybody?
Push it real good.
Did you take your pill again?
No snakes. I don't do snakes. But I can tell you right now, if I can get my certification reffing, being a referee,
I think you're like really burning that bridge because you're insulting two people that probably have a lot.
Well,
no.
To give you some credit, a ref has to be able to stand up to the wrestlers and be able to tell them, a direction and expect it to be followed.
Absolutely.
So there's a certain amount of,
I want everyone to understand that if I do get my creds as being a ref, that absolutely I think I can control the ring, and I can tell you right now that guys like this are going to start out with a disadvantage. I'll go ahead
because you're going to cheat.
No, I'm not going to cheat. It's just
you just admitted you're going to cheat.
You just admitted you're going to.
And you're talking about underhanded tactics. So
you just admitted you're biased from the get-go.
When you have the authority, when you're the ref, you're the man.
Why would it be all right for you to use an underhanded tactic and not?
That's not underhanded. I'm being open about
it. Did you just hear it? He just told you. He's pulling the power card.
Absolutely.
I have the authority.
Absolutely. If you're in the authority position, you get to choose. That's how it works, right?
No.
Not exactly.
You have to be
Where
fair.
do y'all live?
You have to be fair,
where y'all are at.
Just to give you fair and impartial.
Just to give you an example with the website, the actual profile you have up here right now. I'm the graphic designer and webmaster of the website, but when I put up a profile for Modern Day Mercenary, I have it right here. We have to be impartial. We
What's
have
that?
to give the truth.
Yeah. So it says entrance music. So you play the theme to Frozen?
You know what?
Let it go.
My patience is
Yeah.
quickly wearing thin.
I'm thinking you are.
Why is your
patient.
age unknown?
Yeah, you don't know how old you are?
Because you don't need to know how old I am.
Oh, I thought maybe
you just need to know I'm old enough to get in a bar and find your candy butt and whip it if I need to.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
By the way, there is a typo on that page. He actually weighs 260 pounds, not 270.
well, it looks more recent. So let's see. Well, he misuses the luck runs out. Little slow go a lot. Let's see. Cut an imposing figure. The power of Grayskull.
Better figure than yours.
Yeah, well, I'm good with that. I had to work for this. The
Hey,
Elite
Circle-
Hard at the
Revolution.
buffet for it.
Circle is a figure.
No, believe me, calling me fat is like
I hadn't called you fat yet.
it didn't happen like overnight. So it's not like I woke up this morning. Oh no, I'm fat. I mean,
I'm
you're
starting to-
ugly. I can lose weight.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to get the
Sir, I
impression
have
that
yet to call you fat.
Maverick, I'm
lose
starting to get
weight.
the
You can't-
impression that,
Yeah.
that arguing with him is like wrestling a pig in the mud.
Can't
After a while,
fix
you
ugly.
realize the pig likes it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, if I can get my ref creds, dude, you're hard pressed. It's you know what? I wouldn't even show up. If you look at the card and you see that I'm the ref, don't show up.
You know what?
Don't show up.
I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. I'm not going to tolerate any more disrespect. Sir, I hope to see you soon.
I hope to see you as well. I hope to see you as well. Don't even come in the ring. Don't come in the ring. Don't come in the ring. The only belt you're going to get is one from Walmart.
How do you make Just for Fun look like a bunch of sad sickos over here when you're
Look,
you're saying that he's a douchebag for cheating, but yet you are admitting that you're gonna screw him over?
no, that's what you cheat. That's underhanded. I'm being completely open. You see
Oh,
what I'm
so
saying?
you're just
As
telling
far
us
as I'm
now.
concerned, as far as I'm concerned, I took out the trash, baby.
Oh my God!
You see
I
what I'm
hope
saying?
he throws you all over that
I took
ring.
out the trash.
You know, I have seen wrestlers get
Got me my
smacked
chair
around. I mean,
back.
refs get
I
smacked
should-
around.
Hey, I
Yeah, me
give as
too.
good as I get, brother.
Got me my chair back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
So
I should mention that referees do occasionally, run into physical.
well, that's fine. I'm
They
good.
run in the
Yeah.
doors
Yeah, I'm
by
good.
accident.
Maybe turnbuckles, ropes. Yeah.
I mean, I broke a lot of
Chairs.
stuff, brother, and I take a lot of pain. I take 2,700 milligrams of gabapentin a day and 3,000 milligrams of Tylenol every day.
All right.
That's all we
I'm
got.
just saying, if you mess with people like Maverick too much, you might have to increase your dosage.
We call him medication.
Yeah,
Mike.
medication might.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're going to cover up your hair and you're going to cover up your face, okay. One, get a mask where we can understand you. That's
Yes.
number one.
He's here to whoop your butt, not talk to you and whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Well, that's all I heard today. Did
With
y'all hear
what?
it?
Sweet nothings?
Yeah.
He
Oh
was,
my God!
Did y'all hear anything?
he was being
Tough?
respectful to the elders. Come on
Respectful.
now.
You know what? He's
He
going to
attempted to. You disrespected him.
He's going to
Yeah.
respect me as a ref because that's an authority position. I plan to take full advantage of it.
It
Who do I
sounds
need to
like
talk
it.
to?
You know, to be
Well,
honest with you,
I'm taking notes about the disguise thing because I'm pretty sure that Spider-Man and the Green Arrow and Batman would disagree with you. But hey,
We're really going to bring Marvel comics. In
No,
this?
no, no,
Oh my
we don't
God.
have to.
Am I going to have to whoop old Spike's ass here? I'll hit old people. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
You push him down on the way through the food line every day.
Freaking lootly. I'll bring the chair up to the buffet. I don't care. I've had to beat up two or
Are you
three
sure you
people
want to
at
take the referee route as opposed to maybe the wrestler route?
No.
Because
No.
it sounds like he's all a
No,
bully,
no,
doesn't
no,
it?
no.
I mean,
Here,
you're
I
running a
can't do that.
promo right now.
Yeah, I
You're-
can't do what he just did. I would be embarrassed. Not our intern, but Maverick. I'd be embarrassed. How do you walk around with a gray skull on your face and gloves?
But
and-
you just said that you'll push people down and you don't care and you'll do
I'm in the
whatever.
open, brother.
You do have to understand
I'm
that I'm not a fan of Maverick or the Elite Revolution
Oh, well,
as a
it
whole.
looked like you were when
But,
you were here.
but
right?
having watched quite a bit of wrestling with quite a few of the independent organizations, there are some people that are probably safer because they're able to keep that anonymity because
Because people like you judge them.
you know what?
If you were to see him out with his grandma, you would try to push him over too.
Yeah,
plus
'cause
I mean, they
I'd be
have a
hitting on his
certain
grandma.
level, they have a certain level of charisma and things like that. And for all we know, Maverick could take that mask off
Uh-huh.
and you would be in awe
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah, you might try to tongue kiss him or something.
I'm not saying it would happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you never know.
Well, there's a real good chance monkeys might fly right out of my arse. but-
hey, he works with Nigel Sherrod, and Nigel Sherrod is known as Mr. S seen on TV.
Really?
So
Nigel? His name is Nigel?
Nigel.
I've never met a Nigel that I didn't just want to throat punch.
Man, you just, okay. So let's get on douchebags for a minute. You're saying that a guy that's had admitted that a cheat could happen is a horrible person.
No,
but you're sitting here telling us from the get go you're going to cheat. That just makes you douchebag first.
No.
It's part of his mission statement.
It makes me transparent. I'm here. I'm telling you right now. You come in my ring with some underhanded crap, you're at a disadvantage. Take that stuff off.
Going tomorrow night.
Take that stuff off. That's what I'm saying. Be a man. Show everybody who you are. That anonymity, dude. I've killed so many people in Southwest Asia.
Oh my God!
And let me tell you something. Is my face covered up? No.
Is your name? If you was a wrestler, what would you be? The Green
Military
Beret?
Mike.
I mean, really?
Military Mike. You want to see a picture of me in my beret?
No, I don't need to see you in your underwear anymore either.
DJ Scott.
Oh my God!
Get you and Stephanie in the ring.
He is his own wrestler character now.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I want to be a ref.
Thinks he is.
I want to bring some. I want to bring some righteousness.
Oh, really?
But
You're
he
admitting that you're going to show favoritism?
Yeah, I'm going to beat the devil down, man.
I don't know if we've ever seen a heel ref before.
Oh
yes. Oh yeah, really.
That shows how big I am right there. I can referee and I can judge.
Oh Jesus. All right, y'all. Look, we're at 10:19. Let's shoot off to a commercial real quick. We'll be right back. I have no idea even what song to play for this guy.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper. Push it.
Push it. You want to do push it?
Him and what was it? The Jagged Teeth.
Oh my God.
Jagged Edge.
All right, hang
Jagged
tight.
Teeth.
We will be right back.
Bring it.
Y'all are horrible. You guys are very crazy with y'all. Very quick-witted with this stuff. Yeah, it's quick around here. That is for sure.
You actually.
Are you leaving?
Oh no, I'm gonna step out in a second.
Oh.
I brought a cooler. I got a drink right out here. He kind of had me turn from. Yeah,
Come here, lady.
To sort of defending Maverick a little bit.
I'm serious.
They can't hear you.
I know, but they can read my lips. Shut up. Yeah. I'm gonna pee on the floor. Blame me.
Instagram allows you to really talk from up to the talk. What?
Before we sign out or sign off, whatever, need to make that announcement about Brittany Harper going to be with the Liam's Legacy, going to be at Southern Fried Wrestling
Okay.
Saturday night.
You bring up what we're doing Saturday morning, and then we'll all talk about that, and then you lead into after that we're heading that way.
Which there might be a little bit of a monkey wrench thrown into that.
What?
Because Travis may have to work
When?
Saturday morning, but he will be there. He's going Saturday night.
Okay.
So I'll probably have to, because I can't get Ashley, and I know you can't pick her up.
To
I'll
what?
probably have to drive
The van?
Yeah.
You need to drive the van anyway, just so that it is easier on y'all. You know,
Oh,
because
no,
you
I
have
mean
the
that-
ramp and stuff.
Yeah, I mean Saturday morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. And then
That way, if something happened and you had to go with her had been sick, if something happened, you could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On Greenberg?
On them local ones like that, it's just safer for you to have the van because you could get out of there by yourself if you had to.
Yeah. And then are we all riding in the bus?
Plan
Which I
on
was
it.
going to tell you, Mr. Charles said, to bring the bus, but he didn't think you'd be able to get it up to the door. But
Well, we still got parking outside, though.
Yeah. I was going to get with
of course,
Andrew.
parking outside. It's not like we're parking inside.
Because he also said he wanted you to be able to park it to where it could be seen.
They flip and flop.
So,
We'll probably be able to.
because you
work
know
something
how
out.
big it is compared to Mr.
We'll probably be able to
Charles
work
is
something out. We actually sometimes have the actual ring trailer near the front door. It takes up a lot of space, like one of those 15-foot, 20-foot trailers. Maybe we can have that removed right as you guys are arriving.
Well, I don't want to piss him off or anything. He had
Oh,
said
no.
He would prefer it to be parked closer to the street so everybody could see it.
Yeah.
Is what he was saying.
Well, there's a corner there. The way the parking lot's designed, there's probably some space we could stick the bus right there in front. Well, I'll talk to Charles about just reserving
Because you've
space.
actually seen it. You know how big it is. I was just trying to
Really, Steph?
bite me. Yes, I'm average size. Thank you very much.
You said you saw it.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking.
You guys segue like.
It was something
All of
that
us
this
together.
one brought up earlier in the week.
You really remember what he said earlier in the week?
I don't remember
The
what I said.
size, the average size.
Oh, the average size of the
penis.
male penis. Yes.
I wasn't gonna go there, but okay.
It's
Mike.
all over the internet. They got the guy pulling out the pants.
Did you take a ride on that magic bus?
Yeah. It's apparently an average size penis is like 5.3 inches and what was it, 12 inches? In
There was actually a report. There was actually a report on the internet the other day that somebody did a really long study.
1,500 penises. That's
Yeah.
say something.
What a job, huh?
I covered up the mic.
Like that mattered.
It really puts a new spin on the word hand job because you know all the
Woo,
you
they
gotta
can
you gotta
hear
measure them.
They can hear you.
Southern Fried Wrestling.
Yeah.
Shut up, curtains.
The listeners can't hear us, but the viewers.
Here we go.
That
All
wasn't
right.
me.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
And I wanted to do this as a joke, so give me a second for this because I just think it'd be funny.
Okay, what are you doing over
Just
there?
hang on.
I like it.
It's the Nature Boy.
I like it.
Ric Flair.
That should be.
And this would be the 8th wonder of the world.
Making their way to the ring.
the referee, the man.
And then I would have to fade it over to
The
because I'm a loser, baby.
Military
So why don't you kill
Mike.
me?
Are
Sorry,
you
Mike.
serious?
I had to go there.
Are you serious? You're gonna do that?
I'm
Why don't
just
you play
saying.
that song? Oh, she hates me. Play that one.
Oh, she hates
when
me.
he comes in?
I
Yeah,
bleeped it. I self bleeped.
puddles of mud. She hates
Oh,
me.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
No. Okay. So what are we?
So
talking
we're down
about
to
now?
5 minutes of
Yeah.
the day. So let's
Right.
run off what let's finish up with him and his website.
Yeah,
So you got more stuff you plan on doing with the website. You're still in the growing. Where do we stand on that?
We're going to grow in a lot of ways. We're going to try to add some links to favorite partners, which we'd like to talk to you about as
Right.
well there. We've got a calendar on there. You can check the events, what day, what time, what
Mhm.
location. We're just going to keep adding things that continue to give you more information, more interactivity with the stars, the ability to purchase more and more products. I'd like to mention right now we have T-shirts, and we do have a poster from an event we did a year
We had
ago.
T-shirts.
We're going to add a lot of different stuff. We have the option of printing just about anything you can think of as a product. So,
Cool.
yeah, if you want a Maverick skateboard deck, we could probably get it printed.
That's
for you.
pretty
Nobody
bad,
wants
but-
that. Nobody.
Wow. I
wants
bet you there's a lot of call for that.
Why do you despise him so much, Sarah Twilight?
that. I don't despise him. He talks a lot of game, but he doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah.
You've not seen it yet. Now Saturday night's rolling. What are you going to do then?
Work
Oh, that's right. You're too scared to
because
go.
I have a
No.
day job.
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot. You're too
I
scared.
was
going
gonna
to
bring my son, but he's too intelligent to go.
Man,
Yeah.
Wow.
So, sorry.
I need to just ask y'all not to come in when we have guests come in. Apparently.
No, I do great with guests that are
Yeah.
freaking honest and open.
Oh my God.
Freaking,
So no interviews for anybody from prison. Apparently.
I would prefer not.
okay.
So
Fans.
that means none of your friends or family.
That's right. Well, that's right. Well, we can at least go see your daughter there. She'd be on the other side of the
Yeah,
stage.
Steph, go away.
Probably in booking today.
That's right.
And no bands because he asked them, "What drugs do y'all do?"
That's right.
It's
So,
okay.
anyways, back to the guest here.
No, I'd like to thank you guys again, though, for giving us an opportunity
Yes,
to
sir.
unveil on your show like this, and for your listeners and everybody for.
We
Yeah,
appreciate you
thank you
coming.
for coming.
Your website, I got to tell you, I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I really do. I like it.
I really
gonna give
appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
I'm going to give it an 8 count out of a 10 count. You know, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So.
Really?
Well, I'm going to be a referee, dude.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be a ref.
He's
so I
got
gotta
to
start
get
thinking.
into the jargon, sir.
I already ordered all my shirts and stuff like that. I'm good.
Right.
I need you
So
to
in other
drop me a
words,
line.
the website has gotten over with you.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
like it. I like it. It's open. I think I should have a little profile on there too, a little bio.
Yeah. So, anyways, so Saturday we've got the K9 event that we're gonna go do.
Yes, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. we will be at the Porterdale Porter Memorial Gym in Porterdale for the 7th annual Georgia Canine Memorial event. I thought it was Porterdale Gym. I'm sorry.
I would have called it Porterdale Gym, and I wouldn't even have corrected myself if it said anything else.
I probably would have read it before I had to read it live.
I still would have been like, it's the gym in Porterdale. I still would have said it. So
it's the gym in
So we're doing a
Porterdale.
K9 event there. Then we're all going to pack up and go down and see these cats
Yes. That
throw down some skin, man.
I won't be there.
So dogs and cats, you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at the Knoll Rec Center in Monroe, Georgia.
Yeah,
Monroe.
201 West Spring Street, Monroe, Georgia.
What's so funny is like Porterdale. If you are looking for the event, Porterdale's so big. Just go to the middle of town and kind of spin around. You'll see us. And then,
well, as soon as you pull through, you have no option to see us. I mean, there's going to be cop cars everywhere, helicopters,
that
the
is cool.
fun bus,
Gwinnett County,
dogs everywhere.
And then at the match, it's in Monroe. I mean, how big is Monroe?
That's bigger than Porterdale.
It took us a minute to find it, but
well, they were trying to use a sundial at 9:00 at night.
Well, also that evening.
Which way's north?
Turn the GPS on.
Is that the North Star? Oh, never mind. That's the police helicopter. That's why it was moving.
Wait, what does OFF stand? No, okay, I got you.
Okay, come on, Steph.
In Monroe,
Are you done? Are you finished?
Yes,
I think somebody else might get their butt kicked before the show's over.
Just picking on her.
Could you hurry up?
Also, that evening at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Brittany Harper will be there with Liam's Legacy. She will have a table set up to sell baked goods and distribute literature. I almost got through it.
Had it.
And she will also have a collections jar there as well. So come on out and see her.
I might be nervous on who this could be.
Yeah, me too.
Just Fun Radio.
I think they said squirrel.
Say that again.
Squirrel.
Oh yeah. Yes. Just trying to wrap this puppy up.
Yeah, that was like 4 hours too late.
I know you are. So I just had to get my pickup line in for the day.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Last one of this week.
And did it? And then we need to know after you say it if it worked or not.
Oh, well, actually, the bar was full of newbies last night, so it was kind of cool.
Nudies. Is that the kind of bar you went to?
When you go to a preschool, that's what you get. Newborns. Okay, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
I went to, actually, it was a kindergarten bar.
Oh, my God. Only in New Jersey.
K-Bar.
So let's hear your pickup line.
So, do you believe in love at first sight, or do I need to walk by again?
Oh. And has it ever worked?
No, it has not worked.
Okay.
The guy looked at me kind of funny last night.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm trying to wrap up things here so I can get back down to the good old ATL.
Okay.
Atlanta,
You saw my screenshot.
Shut up, Tyler.
This morning at being 9 degrees.
Yeah, 9 whole degrees.
Yeah, it was insane.
I'm sure.
But anyway,
all right, man. Well, thanks for calling in. We're calling it a day. I got to make a run to Stone Mountain.
Yep.
have a great weekend, guys.
All right, man. We will see you on
brother.
the flip side.
Bye, Jeff.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
And also, real quick before we sign off, Kathy and Tiger Bragg will be at Amici's.
Amici's. Is that what is that?
What?
Let me see that.
What part of gut is it from?
Wait. You do know that if you
It looks like in Macy's.
Look how she made her font look. Which for a person,
not-
stop for a second. Look at the font. For a person that doesn't read very well, the font you should probably have bold.
What
regular.
is that? Stick and mud? Is that the stick and mud font?
They're going to be at Amici's. Okay, everybody. Tiger and I will be at Amici's in Covington, Georgia tonight. Jimbo's Bar and Grill tomorrow night. Glenda's Bar Wednesday night. Dustin Bragg is at the Social House Friday the 13th.
That's a busy family.
Yes, they are.
They are very
Are you trying to say
talented.
that family gets busy?
Yeah, that's a talented family.
That's right. Very much so. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's just for fun. We got a boogie. We got places to go and things to do.
We got people to do and things to
Yesterday, he tried to shake babies and kiss hands. I was a little nervous. The
I
fact
would
that he
be too.
licked, when he went to shake somebody's hand and he licked their palm, that was strange.
Hey, what in that movie? What in Viking? They lick the dude's hand or face, or what do they do? They lick his.
We're
hand.
not Vikings.
I'm a Viking.
Oh, my God.
I'm a conquistador.
The fact
Have a
that-
nice weekend,
The
everybody.
fact he licked from the tip of their birdie
Hey.
finger to their wrist was weird.
Easy. They taste like gummy bears.
Oh, my God. All right, everybody. Anything else, Steph?
Nope, that's it.
All right, tomorrow, make sure you come check us out in Porterdale. You can't miss us. There'll be helicopters. There will be the bus. There will be Hummers and cars and
Dogs.
I don't know
Hummers.
Hummers.
That's a
Humvees.
different meaning in
Humvees.
I'll bring some ones.
Some wine, too.
Yeah, and some
All right, we're out of here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's just fun in the morning.
military mic out.
Redneck Steph out.
Twilight Tyler, I'm out of here.
All right, everybody. We will see you all on the flip side. And thanks to our guest for coming in with the wrestlers.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
thank you, Andrew.
And tomorrow
guys.
night, he is a wrestler. Just like you're a ref.
I'm gonna be.
You're going to be, but he is. He's already been there, done that.
And he has
Let me
the
look to
T-shirt to
the-
prove it.
Let me look in the journal of blah blah.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah,
Later,
blah.
y'all. See y'all on the
Bye,
flip side.
y'all.
Deuces.